Hey everyone, how's it going? I'll be with you all in just one moment, por favor. Actually, I had completely forgotten that game was coming out. I've actually been setting up to stream this game for a long time now. But yeah, a few days ago I noticed that there was some videos being put out for that game, so that is kind of funny with the timing, I suppose. Howdy. What is going on? But, I mean, yeah, I probably should at some point actually play that as well, since it's a hot new release, and from what I'm hearing, it's supposed to be really good. We're gonna start off with 3. I think that's the recommended way of doing this anyway. Yeah, otherwise it's kind of weird, because I think with the 3rd game it starts off with you being born. So I'm not exactly sure how it works out if you start off with New Vegas. Given that the whole plot of 3 kind of necessitates it taking place first. But anyway, how are y'all doing today? Hopefully you're enjoying a nice peaceful weekend. Yeah, I really want to give that a shot. I'll have to buy the game, but we'll see. Oh, I don't know. Have you heard about this before, Team Masterson? I'm not sure how. I know Frog knows of it. I don't know how much of the rest of you have heard about this before. But what this is, it's pretty much a complete import of Fallout 3 into New Vegas with the New Vegas mechanics and all that. So it plays pretty much the same as New Vegas would, but it has 3's story, and then after, I think you don't even need to finish 3, but after a certain point you could travel to Nevada and do all the stuff there if you really want to. I think you can go back and forth eventually, but there's probably some missions for that you have to complete. I played a little bit of it just to test it out. It seems pretty decent. So what do you say we oh, I was testing a few things. Hopefully they work. Let me see. I'm gonna ask you guys beforehand. So first of all, volume sounds good and everything, or should I adjust it at all? But I should also be able to... Oh, you know, it's not gonna work. Never mind. Yeah, so this should mute the game audio if I do that. Right? The game's quiet. Now it's on. Now and now I should be back on. I'm assuming that works. I want to be able to mute the game audio if I need to, because there are a few times when music plays in the game and I don't want to get in trouble. Oh, it's awesome, Zakudo. I hope you enjoy it. And it is a pretty good mod, so hopefully you get to check it out. There's actually, you know, I probably should have made a list. I'll do that after the fact. But I have a bunch of mods that I'm running in this install of the game. So I'll create a list after the stream's over, and I'll probably post it up on Discord or something, or maybe I'll add to the description. Hello, Yelena. How are you doing? Are we gonna play as Karen, the only thing to survive the nuclear apocalypse? Of course it would be Karen that survives. Sheesh. Let's see. There we go. Yep, that works. So, of course, we're going to start a new game. Now, hopefully I have everything set up correctly. And it doesn't have an embarrassing start because I have the wrong mods installed. Oh, actually, hold on a second. What do I want to do? There's something I want to change first, I think. Yeah, usually turn off the kill cam because that gets annoying after a while to me. I might up the difficulty after a while because of the way the game works. We'll see. Depends on how much I'm doing. The voice all the way up, that's what I like. I like having footsteps up so I can hear if someone's coming nearby or not. Actually turn down the music a little bit. Radio I'm probably not going to have on, so I'm just going to leave that alone. Yeah, the thing about the kill cam, Frog, is that there's a lot of times when you're fighting an enemy, and then it'll switch to kill cam, and then the other enemies are still attacking you and you're taking damage. I don't like that whatsoever, so I always drop the kill cam. I'm sorry, I know people like the kill animations, but it just bothers me. So let's start off a new save here. And that's alright. Yeah, so this is where you get the choice, and I'm going to choose to start in the capital wasteland, which is DC, obviously. I think this is the part I'm going to have to mute. Yeah, I think it's going to play some music. Yep. No, and that's not muting. There we are. For some reason, it takes a second to mute. So I'm pretty sure if you have the song play, you get a copyright... Well, maybe not a strike, but they definitely hit you with something. At least I've heard people complain about that in the past. And I would sing the song to make it up to you guys for missing out on it. But the fact is, I'm probably doing you more of a service by not singing than anything. Hey Shadowcat, what's going on? That's what I thought too, that all these songs are pretty much old enough, but I have seen YouTube channels complain that this music has gotten them in trouble. Now maybe that's been resolved in the past, but I'd prefer to not take the chance on it. And it is a very good song, which is kind of sad. Now you're right, Zakuto, it is I Don't Want to Set the World on Fire. Alright, now I can put it back on, I think. There we are. I can hear the last few seconds of the song. Shouldn't be a big deal. Whoa. Super spooky. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad to hear people are enjoying their weekends, having a nice, peaceful time. Yeah, war never changes. Well, they didn't say that yet.
War. War never changes.
There you have it.
Since the dawn of humankind, when our ancestors first discovered the killing power of rock and bone, blood has been spilled in the name of everything from God to justice to simple psychotic rage. In the year 2077, after millennia of armed conflict, the destructive nature of man could sustain itself no longer. The world was plunged into an abyss of nuclear fire and radiation.
Yeah, we're supposed to have dogs after a while. I don't know how to find them in this game, though, actually.
But it was not, as some had predicted, the end of the world. Instead, the apocalypse was simply the prologue to another bloody chapter of human history. For man had succeeded in destroying the world. But war never changes.
Yeah, we always have someone who's like the guiding hand on these streams. It'll probably be Frog for this game. I know there is dog meat.
In the early days,
I don't know where you find them in this particular
thousands
game.
were spared the horrors of the Holocaust by taking refuge in enormous underground shelters known as vaults. But when they emerged, they had only the hell of the wastes to greet them. All except those in Vault 101. For on that fateful day, when fire rained from the sky, the giant steel door of Vault 101 slid closed and never reopened. It was here you were born. It is here you will die. Because in Vault 101, no one ever enters.
Well, Creed and Crafty. Actually, this isn't the opening to New Vegas. This is the opening to Fallout 3. And you may be slightly confused, because this is a modification called Fallout: A Tale of Two Wastelands, which basically combines the two games into one. So you actually start off in Fallout 3, and then after a certain point, you can switch over to the Mojave, as they call it. The Mojave Wasteland. But naturally, you start off in this place. Although I could have chosen the other start, to be fair.
Are you a boy or a girl?
You know, Dad, I really hope you would have been able to tell that just from, you know, a normal... You are a doctor. You should be able to tell basic anatomy. Well, whatever.
It's a boy.
And yeah, there's not many games that start off this way, are there?
Catherine, a beautiful, healthy baby boy.
Yeah, suddenly I don't feel so good about myself that you really needed me to tell you, and I'm just a freaking baby.
A son. A beautiful son.
You've got a bright future ahead of you, son. I'm sure of it. Look at you. Look at you. Hi there. I'm your daddy, little guy. Daddy. You're going to need a name, aren't you? Your mother and I have been talking. What do you think about...
What do I think? Well, thanks for asking my opinion. Enter a character name. Well, I didn't really think about this too much, what I should name myself. Yeah, I mean, that's really always been the best part of the Elder Scrolls games, in my opinion, have been the modifications. Like, I started playing the series with Morrowind, and my favorite part of that game is actually what the fans have created after the fact. Daddy Hands? Oh god. We don't want to be Daddy Hands, that's Liam Neeson right now. I don't want to be Liam Neeson's hands. 2019, you have to tell people what you identify. Yeah, you know what? If this was 2019, we would have had Liam Neeson here arrested for only giving us two options. How dare he? L. I don't know. Who has a good suggestion for a name? We usually pick out funny names for our characters when we're doing streams like this. Most of the times it tends to be a visual novel we're playing when we do that, but we got a totally new option here for a wanderer who's probably going to be with us for many streams if I actually go through with this and do the whole game. So consider it well, or put no thought into it whatsoever, and pick something ridiculously silly. I'm not sure. Let's see, do you have any nominations besides Daddy Hands? I mean, so far that's the only one, and if that wins, that'd be pretty silly. Oh, what's that? There's weird stuff playing in the background, did you hear that? Actually, I want to see something. Can I do this now? Yeah, so there's a bunch of options you could set up in these games, and I'm actually going to change some real quick while I'm thinking this over. I'll set this up. I think F6 should be okay. F5 is save, and I think F9 is load. There's some things that this introduces which I'm not really a big fan of. Now, I know a lot of people like this stuff in games, but I don't really like the... I think this adds grain or something. And then this adds focusing, which I don't really like. I know a lot of people like it. It looks very cinematic, but I prefer not having it, unfortunately. There are other things it adds, not just that, so there's a reason why I have this installed for later. Anyway, let me back out of this. What do we have here? Okay, a couple more suggestions came in. The name I picked from Skyrim is Norik. That's a clever name. Big Mac in honor of Makoto Naegi. Yes, well, I guess he has to live in some wasteland. Zakudo, try in the morning. You know, it's funny that you say that, Creighton, because a lot of people have always called me that. Like, for some reason, they add the into my name for some reason. Dick Cheese, worst name I could come up with. Oh, God. Oh, Team Master Sen. What are you thinking with that one? Big Mac. And I mean, it actually is kind of a funny name. We could call him Big Mac. I kind of like that, actually. Let's call him Big Mac. That actually does sound somewhat appropriate.
That's a good name, don't you think?
Yeah, Big Mac.
Fits you perfectly.
It's the best name
Looks like
ever.
we finished the gene projection. Let's see what you'll look like when you're all grown up.
Oh, that's right. Oh, okay, so I have something funny here that I'm going to use. Now, you can pick out your Fallout characters, and really, I'll show this real quick. So if you try to make one of these characters, they all kind of look the frickin' same. So you have all this, and yeah, it's all, you could specify the race, but I'm basically just wanting to show off here how the face doesn't really change all that much. I mean, yeah, it gets bigger and fatter, but it has kind of like the same basic appearance no matter what. Yeah, gene projection, they do all this. So I downloaded a mod which adds basically some already pre-made characters. And what I was thinking about is we're going to play the game as Mel Gibson. Yes, Mel Gibson, aka Big Mac. I don't know if any of you have ever seen Mad Max. It's a movie that probably predates probably all of us in chat, because it's, you know, older than me too. It's from, what is it, some point in the 70s? I don't remember. But it's an old movie. Kind of a post-apocalyptic setting as well. And yes, we're going to name our only child Big Mac. Hey, we don't know for a fact if it's going to be his only child so far. Maybe he'll have more. No spoilers. Yes, we're being Mel Gibson.
You're going to look a lot like your dad.
Hopefully
See
he
that,
doesn't
Captain?
strike this video for using his likeness. We'll see.
Oh, very strapping.
It's a big world out there, son. Full of all sorts of
Well,
people.
yeah, some people were big Mel Gibson fans back in the day. You know, back in the 90s, my aunt was like obsessed with him. Okay, so there's traits we want to pick out. This one adds some random stuff that happens every now and then. And I believe they added stuff for the DC world space as well. Because normally this would only be something you pick for New Vegas, and it wouldn't be in the regular Fallout 3. Oh, really? Yeah, I know that was a game they made too, so that's funny. Mel Gibson is very strapping. Of course he is. I mean, not that I would have that opinion, or, you know, whatever. This isn't my first time playing Fallout 3, but I will admit, I've never played these games through all the way. This is kind of a general rule, except for, I think, Morrowind and Oblivion as well. I've never actually fully completed one of these Bethesda-style open RPGs, open world RPGs, whatever you want to say. The sibling will be Junior Mac, of course. Yes. And don't forget, there's going to be Little Mac. He's going to be involved in the series, too. I think that's the only one. Now, I might take this because it adds weight, but I'm not going to pick it now because we're going to have our stats brought down for pretty much the entire intro. You get another chance to pick this when you're exiting from, well, spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen this game before, but when you're leaving a certain section of the game later in this intro, you get a chance to repick this. So I'll pick that then, if I feel like it. I may not do it, because it kind of limits you to having to carry a lot all the time.
Start compression. Get the baby out of here. Move, move.
Get good nature if you want to play passive? Yeah, I might think about that. Like I said, we have another chance to pick that out after the whole intro is over. So maybe I'll give it some more thought then.
Don't look straight into the light.
Oh, the Brothers Small Fries. Look, come on, we want that super size, of course.
Come on over here, son. Come on.
Yeah, and the game saves automatically at some points, but not too often. I think you kind of want to do that on your own. So, yeah, he's going to be talking to us. I want to set some of these things up real quick before we get into the game itself.
Over here.
I forget which one I go with. I think it's maybe one of the last ones.
Just
Tight and bright.
further.
Not that one. Yeah, I think this one. This one's good because it kind of increases the contrast a little bit without blowing things out too much. Like, you can see the lights on the top there.
You can do it.
Like, they get a bit brighter, but it's not too overwhelming, I think.
Over
I think
here.
there's other stuff I want to change, but I'm not quite sure. Yeah, I know.
You can
Come on,
make it.
Dad. Calm down. There's stuff we could do with this, but
Just a little further.
it's kind of hard to tell, because right now we're inside this vault here, so we can't really tell
Over
exactly
here.
what the world looks like. I might do that later.
Just a little further.
How do I... Oh. I don't think I'm supposed to...
Come to Daddy.
I don't think I'm supposed to have the glove right now.
Over here.
Well, that's weird. Okay.
Come to Daddy.
I'm coming. Shut up.
There you go. My goodness. Just a year old and already
Ooh.
walking like a pro. Your mother would have been so proud. Listen,
Yeah,
kiddo,
Dad.
I know you don't like it when Dad
Ah,
leaves you alone.
Dad.
But I
Why'd
need
you just
to
phase
take
through
care of
me?
yourself for a minute. You just stay here while Daddy runs.
How
those
dare
errands.
you.
You'll be okay, pal.
Yeah, I don't think his hands are supposed to look like that. That might be a slight glitch. Dad, you asshole. How dare you trap me in here? No, I can't lockpick it, unfortunately. Yeah, big Mel Gibson hands. What happened? Now I can't take them out. I can't take out my hands now. Yeah, we can't really yeet anything, unfortunately. We can only pick up and drop. We can kind of get some momentum. Let's see. We'll practice. Rah! There we go. That wasn't too bad. We almost tossed inside the bin. How did we... Hold on a second. I think it might have been... Is it because I changed this? Ah. I see. Oh, I know it's... So, with this mod here, it pops up this menu. And so when you're in this menu, you can't move around. And I think what happens is, when you leave the menu, it enables player controls all the way. So you get... Oh, that's kind of funny. That's why the hands look like that. It's not supposed to normally look like this. Because you can't take out your hands normally. Does he make a... Dada. Well, that looks silly. Anyway, there's really not much you're supposed to do here anyway. It's not like you could fight anyone, so... I think you just come over here. And if I could actually get around this... You prefer the Keanu Reeves model, though. John Wick style. If this game came out a little later, it probably would have had him as an option. People that make mods add a whole bunch of things, so I wouldn't be surprised if in the next Fallout game they add that as an option. Or maybe someone's done that for Fallout 4 already, since it's a bit newer. So, I'm sure you guys all know what this does. Maybe I should go over just in case you don't. So these are the attributes of the game, and they're kind of self-explanatory. You can read them right here. Strength is strength, obviously. You can carry more stuff, and I think when you're doing unarmed combat, you hit for stronger, more damage. I don't know if it helps for melee weapons. Like, if you have baseball bats, it might. That actually makes sense if it does. Perception, I think that means you could find enemies easier on your radar. And maybe some other stuff along with that. Endurance is stamina. Charisma increases your ability to persuade people and pass skill checks. Which, in Fallout 3, and this is kind of what's funny, in Fallout 3, they're all percentage based, but then once we get to New Vegas, they're all based on level. So, it's kind of funny that it actually changes between where you are in the game. Hey, it's Fallout Boy! Yeah, of course. Classic Fallout Boy. And I think in, maybe it's the next game they add the Fallout Girl. Was it Fallout 4 which added her? Or am I thinking of something else? I don't know. Anyway, intelligence, yeah, of course it affects how smart you are. That kind of stuff. Agility, I think that's VATS. Right? And then L is luck, which affects a little bit of everything. Now, I usually like to play it as a smart character in these games, and usually what I'll take away from is luck. I think agility. And I tend to put that into a little bit of charisma. Because it's fun convincing people. Now I think, hold on, what was the other one that I like to change? think endurance, maybe. Yeah, because I usually try to get both of those up pretty high. Because you can convince people very easily. But we're not going to be the best fighter in the world. Which will be okay. And I know it would probably make sense if I decreased strength, since I'm saying I'm not supposed to be the best fighter. But the thing that's kind of annoying about these games, like in Elder Scrolls, is that you can only carry a certain amount of stuff until you become encumbered and you can't really move as fast. So I tend to leave the strength a bit higher than normal anyway. And yes, we could make ourselves a total idiot, but we're a baby genius. Let's see. Should I? Oh, I probably should have saved before I did that. Well, it doesn't matter. Can I? Oh. Hey, Dad.
You are
Don't mind me.
the little explorer, aren't you?
Yeah, we go in here and actually look around.
To pin you in. Come on over here. I want to show you something. See that?
Oh God, what is it,
It's
Dad?
your mother's favorite passage. It's from the Bible. Revelation.
Dad, how dare you
21:6.
try to lecture me about
I
religion?
am Alpha and Omega.
Can you see my unnatural hands? I'm clearly the
I will give
Antichrist.
unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life.
This evil baby Mel Gibson.
Always loved that. All right, come on.
Can you
Let's go
shut
see
up?
if your little
Can we actually
friend
fight
and
him? Oh God! Oh Dad, I'm sorry. His leg just erupted in blood. There was so much blood. Where'd he go? Dad? Oh, he's cowering in the corner. Dad, I'm sorry. Dad, no. Oh man. Yeah, I guess it's canon now.
Stanley, you turned the lights on too fast. You blinded the poor
Dad, you're
kid.
still not mad at me, are you?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
Can you believe it? He is growing up so fast.
We are clearly an evil child.
Happy birthday, pal. I can't believe you're already 10. I'm so proud of you. If only your mother...
Congratulations, young man. I don't have to tell you how special this day is, do I? Down here in Vault 101, when you turn 10, well, you're ready to take on your
Maybe.
first official Vault
Well,
responsibility.
let's see if we can do it again.
So here you are. As Overseer, I
Well, I think I have to wait for this cutscene, maybe, at least.
Own Pip-Boy 3000.
We grew up terrorizing the vault.
Get
Yeah.
used to it. You'll be getting your first work.
This is our new backstory.
tomorrow.
I mean, I think it's actually a little bit better than the other one. We kind of do
Enjoy
nothing.
your party. You're only 10 once, so have fun.
I can be
Happy
10 as much
birthday.
as I want, Dad.
We
Shut
really
up.
surprised you, didn't we? Your dad was afraid you were onto us. But I told him not to worry. You're so easy to fool.
Really? Because I have a 10 in intelligence, so I don't think I should be that easy to fool. I like how it says this is a lie. That's kind of annoying that you can't choose whether it's a serious thing you say or if it's a lie. It's like, no, this has to be a lie because you're stupid, even though I'm not. Well, whatever.
You're welcome.
Great party in
But
Mada,
really,
thanks.
your dad did most of it. I just helped with the decorations and stuff. Hey,
That was great. You just see the dad cowering in the corner of the hallway.
Yes.
I should have started to beat him up sooner if I knew that was going to actually happen. What, a date with Christine Kendall?
Gross. I didn't think you even liked girls. And you know what I mean. Before you say something rude about me. I guess maybe
It wasn't
I
going to be
should hear
anything
this as
rude,
someone else.
per se.
Someone who likes Grognak the Barbarian better than me and Christine. The question is, how could you tell the difference?
Ouch.
Oh man, you got a Pip-Boy. I wish I was 10.
Happy birthday, Sonny.
Thank you, Officer Gomez. So yeah, most of the stuff should be pretty accurate to the original Fallout here.
Isn't this
Did you say anything
great?
else to me? No?
I hope you appreciate the effort Amada put into this party.
I have to do the thing to
She
see if we
really
could actually
seems to
fight
like
the
you,
kid.
For some reason.
Of course she likes me. I'm a very charming guy.
Don't presume too much on her friendship, young man. I'm still the Overseer, and I'm still in charge
She immediately
of this
gets
vault,
pissed
and
off at you. Well, I
everyone
can fight
in
him
it.
too if I want. Oh, I should probably make a save here. Here, let's experiment with this a little bit.
Are you having a nice party? 10 years old. My. Seems like only yesterday that your daddy came. Goodness, listen to me ramble. You're waiting for your present, aren't you?
Yes, ma'am.
Such a nice, polite young man you are. Don't ever lose your gift to speaking your mind so directly. We could use
don't worry,
more
we
of that
won't.
down here. Here you go. A nice sweet
Don't you
roll
worry,
that I
old lady
baked for you
Palmer.
just this morning. And it's all for you. You're the birthday boy. No sharing required today.
Happy birthday, no sleep.
Oh, could we do this?
Wait.
Oh yeah, we got it. You
How's it
jerk!
going, pal?
You broke my cake. You moron.
Having a good time? It wasn't easy keeping...
How do you like that Pip-Boy, son? Fit all right and everything?
Yeah, it's fantastic. Did you fix that for
As
me?
a matter of fact, I did. I'm glad you like it. Some may think the A series is a bit basic, but I've always preferred
Stan,
them
you
for
are the
their
man.
reliability.
Thank you. Awesome present. Did you bring me anything else?
Don't mention it. Oh, yes, I almost forgot. Happy birthday.
Hey, Kyo,
Not
how's
much,
it
but I hope
going?
you like it.
This is
I
secret.
told you
Now
not
go
to
on.
ask
I'm
about
sure
it.
everyone else would like
I
a
know
chance
you
to
were
talk to
joking,
you.
but I'm not sure anyone else did.
I'll take all that.
People always
Nice
enjoy
Pip-Boy.
my little
What is
speeches.
that?
Besides,
One of the
that friend of
3,000
yours
A
could
models?
use her in my...
I'm hungry.
Oh shit,
That
here we go.
stupid robot destroyed the cake.
All right, boys. Let's see if we can do
Sweet
this.
roll you got from old lady Palmer.
Miss Palmer said I didn't need to share it since it's my birthday.
Mrs. Palmer said I didn't have to share. Who's talking about sharing, moron? I want the whole thing.
Oh, we're
Now,
going.
Are you gonna give me that sweet
we're gonna
roll,
knock this
or am I
motherfucker
gonna
out.
have to give you a knuckle sandwich?
You do look hungry. What? Your mom drank up all the ration coupons
Don't
again?
you talk about my mom, you little punk.
What a piece of junk.
I'm hit.
I think you have to want
Oh shit! I think
Giving me the
I hit the other guy by mistake.
You all right,
Fuck
son?
you, little shit.
Hey,
He didn't
Uncle.
hurt you, did he?
I know you were busy with the water purifier.
Ow!
Everything's
Hey,
fine, I
Uncle.
hope.
Oh, sure, nothing to worry about. Me and Andy got her all fixed up again last night.
Jonas?
Goodness.
Help! Ow!
I wasn't worried.
Get out of here.
Help! Anything, right?
Is this guy invincible? What the
I'm
hell?
glad
right
you
down.
make it.
Ow! Ow!
Hey,
What?
that was Jonas on the intercom. He and I have
Dad,
been
I'm a
cooking
little
up
busy here.
Surprise present. Jonas is waiting for you downstairs on the reactor level. Go ahead. I don't think anyone will mind if you slip out. for a
Hey, it's
few minutes.
Jonas. Thanks. Oh,
How are you enjoying the
motherfucker.
party, Mrs.
Cheap hit.
Palmer? Help! I help with the decorations, you know.
I'm hit.
Oh,
Ow!
oops.
Ow!
They're lovely.
Ow! Ow!
I was trying to talk to the guy, but I was still punching.
Job.
All right, I think we're getting everyone pissed off at us. Fuck. Excuse me.
Happy
What?
birthday, dearie. My goodness.
What does everyone keep
I hope
interrupting me
it's a
for?
Party.
Yeah, it's a great party.
They sure
Get out of my
did.
way.
My. 10 years old already? Why, I can remember helping your dad change your
All
diapers.
right, maybe I should have
And
reloaded.
now look at you. A great big grown-up 10-year-old with your very own
Security can't even
Pip-Boy.
handle a bunch of kids having a
Since
brawl.
This was such a special occasion. Do you know what I did? I wrote you a poem just for you. I hope you like it.
I'm hit. Runs away. Yeah, that's great.
Of course. Run along now, dearie.
Yeah, I have
and
to run
yourself
around
a
because I'm being
wonderful
chased by an
birthday.
asshole.
Happy birthday!
Ow!
Just be
Right.
patient.
Help!
You don't want to ruin the surprise.
How do you like that,
Go
huh?
ahead. Jonas is waiting.
Ah, there we are. Where are you going, by the way?
Happy birthday! Isn't this great?
I think we lost him. Oh, look at the security guards down here.
I hope Butch didn't hurt you. You want to tell me what that was all about?
Oh, well, I think I kicked his ass, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it was nothing. Just boys being boys.
That's fine, son. I'm glad to see you're not letting Butch bully you.
Yeah.
He's going to be a handful in a few years if his mother doesn't take him in hand. Well, no harm done then. Why don't you get back to enjoying your party?
All right.
Look, Butch. I don't think his puny arm is strong enough to
What?
lift that pit.
Enjoy the party, sir?
Who's saying that?
I only showed up because Amata's friends with the brat.
Hello, Officer
Give them a
Gomez.
few more minutes,
I'm
and then
glad
I
you
want
could
that
make
place cleaned up and
Whoa.
everybody
I'm glad
back
to be
to
here.
work.
Where did you come from?
This party's pretty good, I guess. For a little kid. Balloons, party hats.
What are you doing?
Not as cool as my party, though. Remember how my dad got Andy to do magic tricks? And we all played Hunt the Mutant in the atrium? Oh, right. You weren't invited to my party. Too bad, man. It was really fun.
Sure. I mean, you're the one running and hiding like a little bitch, asshole.
Leave me alone.
Well, I like
Bitch.
Sure thing, Officer Gomez.
You have anything else to say, Amada?
Having fun, I hope?
Oh, I guess not. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, there's Jonas. Finally, someone's not an asshole around here.
Young man? I thought kids weren't allowed down on the reactor level.
I'm not a kid, I'm 10.
You sure are. Pip-Boy and everything. Look at that. If you can wait just one more minute, I think your dad will want to give you the surprise himself.
Is he even coming? I think he got... Oh, alright, he's here. You know, it wasn't looking too good up there, Jonas. Thanks for calling us out of there.
Are you ready for your surprise?
Sure.
The Overseer gave you your Pip-Boy, and you're old enough to do some work, so I figure you're old enough for this. Your own BB gun. It's a little old, but it should work perfectly. Jonas found it down here. It was in pretty rough shape.
Yeah, you know, I think I had much more fun at my birthday party kicking all your asses. It's definitely better than hunting the mutants.
A spring that small? Good thing Butch misplaced that switchblade of his. So, what do you think?
Oh, really?
Want to give it a try?
Now, anyway, Shadowcat, once you're 10 here, you're pretty much a man. Or I guess a woman, if you're a girl. I don't know about that. Yeah, actually, that is kind of weird, huh?
We sure can't, unless we want the Overseer beating down our door. Jonas and I have found a place, though. Come on.
I think what the thing really is once you're 10 here, you become eligible to participate in child labor.
Happy birthday, buddy. I hope you have fun with it.
Can you get me a real gun? Thanks
Hey,
a lot,
you don't turn
Jonas.
10 every day. Now go on and let me see you shoot something.
Oh, hold on a second. Actually, before we go there, I think I have a few choice words I want to say to some people. And by words, I mean BBs. Oh. Damn it. I was getting excited there for a second. Alright, let's get down here. Alright, let's do this.
What do you think? You can come down here and shoot anytime you want.
That's great, Dad. Thanks.
Couldn't have done it without Jonas's help. You make sure to thank him.
Kick in the Doom music. Yes, absolutely. Alright, let's take some shots.
Careful.
There we
it's
are.
A rad roach. Think you can take
Fuck
care
the
of that
roach.
with your BB gun? Just aim and shoot.
Oh, I got an idea here. Hey, Dad.
Good work. That's one less rad roach to deal with. Let's get a picture together. Capture the moment. Hey, Jonas, get a picture of me with the big game hunter.
Well, actually, there's a funny line I think you can get to play if you
Stop screwing around.
play your cards right.
Stop screwing around.
Come on, Dad.
Stop screwing around.
God damn it.
What in God's name is wrong with you? Son, I brought you into this world. I think you know the rest.
I love that line. Actually reminds me, though, I think there are subtitles to put on for the dialogue here? Oh, maybe not. Alright, well, I'll just leave it. Alright, Dad, let's get a picture then, Jonas.
Smile.
Oh, what?
Different parts.
The blood is unsettling.
I'm the Overseer's daughter, so what? Like, I get...
Well, hopefully you don't find it too unsettling, because there's going to be a lot more later.
I am Alpha,
Oh, what?
beginning
Well, that was awkward.
and the end. As far as I can tell, you're a perfectly healthy 16-year-old boy. So yes, you have to go to class to take your G.O.A.T exam. Go on now. You've got a G.O.A.T to take.
Yeah, that's right, Frog. It might not apply to every weapon, though. Maybe for the BB gun you can't, because it's just a crappy BB gun. Well, we'll see when we get the actual weapons later. Yeah, we'll just... Let's ask if there's anything to know about it. We'll exhaust the dialogue options while we're here.
Occupational Aptitude Test. G.O.A.T. Everyone here in the vault takes it when
There's some pretty big BBs.
helps to figure out what sort of a job
I don't know.
you'll have here in Vault 101 when you get a bit older.
I'm sure there's some explanation.
Pay attention and try
Bethesda
not to
wouldn't
fall
have any
asleep.
bugs in their games,
You
would
know what
they?
the Overseer says? We're born in the vault, we die in the vault. Each is tested to determine their abilities.
Oh, the mod is
that they may
called A
work
Tale of
for the
Two
betterment
Wastelands.
of all vault
What it
residents.
essentially does is it combines both Fallout
Sound
3 and
familiar?
Fallout New Vegas into one game. And technically, this is Fallout 3. We're playing, like, the storyline, but we're actually playing it in the Fallout New Vegas engine. Do we have to die in the vault?
That's not the way it works. And it won't do to go around asking questions like that. Especially not around the Overseer. I want to tell you something now. It's important, so listen closely. This place, this vault, it's not perfect, I know. But it is your home. You're safe here. Stay on the Overseer's good side, and you always
Dad's
will be.
eyes do some pretty
You
weird things
understand?
every now and then.
You need to appreciate
I feel like
all you
watching them
have,
closely.
because what's up there on the outside, that's not the life I want for you. And it's not what your mother wanted for you either. That's
everyone born in
what
the vault?
Overseer says, isn't it? He's not about to let anyone else in, so I guess that's how it'll have to be.
Anyone
You're
else?
here now, and it's a hell of a lot better than
That's some
being
interesting
up there.
wording.
All your mother and I ever wanted was for you to be safe, and you're safe here.
What about Mom? You think we could talk about her for a bit?
Your mother, she was beautiful, but beyond the beauty you've seen.
Yeah, that's right,
There's
Shadowcat.
just
It
so
is
much
in
those
the,
old photos
well,
can never show.
relatively newer.
And she was
I mean, even
passionate
Fallout New Vegas is pretty old
about
at this
life,
point.
about love. But most of all, she was passionate about you. When she became pregnant, it was the happiest I had ever seen her. She had great things in mind for you. And so, time for you to stop stalling.
Yeah, Frog,
and
I
get
don't
to
really remember
class.
either
Please,
what the
son,
experiment of this
please,
vault was
take
supposed to
these
be.
achievement tests seriously. The last thing I need
A
is your
little
mother's
Fallout
ghost
lore for
haunting
anyone
me
who's not
because
too
her only
experienced with the
child
games. Every
became
vault
a
is supposed to have some kind of
garbage burner.
experiment that was being conducted, which was the real motivation behind them, but I don't really remember a lot of these, to be honest, because I never played the games that much. Alright, if you say so,
Hey,
Dad.
it's not my call. Those are the rules. You're 16 now, so this year you take the G.O.A.T. Come on, it's not so
Yeah,
bad.
that's right, Shadowcat.
Everyone has to take it.
They pretty much
You'll
all
do
were
just
unethical, too.
fine.
There might have been maybe one or two that actually
Take care,
didn't
son.
have anything too bad
Get
going
out of
on in
here.
them, but for the
Good
most
luck.
part, they're pretty bad. Ooh, that's right. We can collect bobbleheads in this game. And I think they also changed what the bobbleheads do. So this one, I think normally this would give you like a, say, plus 10 or something to your medical skills. But instead now it decreases your likelihood of getting addicted to chems. Alright. And yeah, I don't know what it shows right now. But we have our main attributes here. And we also have skills, which are numerous. And it's a little bit different than it normally would be, because we are playing in Tales of Two Wastelands. So I think there's maybe some slight differences in the skills between what it would normally be in Fallout 3 as well. Alright, let's step out. Oh, actually, is there something we could do here? Oh yeah, we can't do anything with it right now, though. We can read Dad's computer on him, even though he's right in front of us. Yeah, let's look at the stories behind these characters here. Freddy's VDS is getting worse. Most days he can't even get out of bed. When he does manage to function, Freddy hides his insecurities and low self-esteem behind a bully's mask. What the hell? That doesn't sound good. Vault-Tec medical protocols dictate the prescription of anti-anxiety medication when Vault depressive syndrome is involved. But they really want to string the kid out on chlorpromazine for the rest of his life. I don't know how to say medical terms like that. I think Freddy Gomez, isn't that our friend? Or not our friend, but I think he's one of the kids in the vault. I think he's one of the ones that are being a dick to us. Stanley continues to suffer from severe and chronic head pain. I've been feeding him aspirin like it's candy. I'm reticent to give him anything stronger. He blames the lighting in his quarters. And though the eye strain is certainly compounding the problem, the headaches are actually a symptom of overwork and lack of sleep. Knowing Stanley and the schedule the Overseer has him on, the problem isn't likely to get better anytime soon, so it's aspirin indefinitely. Oh yeah, one full of puppets and a single person. I don't think I ever found that one. Is that in this game or is it in New Vegas? Well, I guess it is technically this game. But you know what I mean, which wasteland? Once again, the overseers insisted on being in the room for MadAce examinations, throwing any inkling of doctor-patient confidentiality right out the window. I know he doesn't trust me, he never has, but I honestly believe the reason he attends his daughter's medical appointments is because he doesn't trust her. That's as ridiculous as it is sad. MadAce's a great girl, and the chance of her doing something stupid, pregnancy, syphilis, whatever, is so unlikely it's not even worth mentioning. I think those are all of them.
Stopped in to see the old man before class, eh?
Yep.
Hey, sport.
I always like Jonas in this game. He's pretty cool.
Morning, Doc. How's things?
Have you had a chance to look over these results?
What?
I was just
What the
going
hell?
Something you're worried about?
Was Dad just leaning back in his chair like PewDiePie?
No problem. I'll have
Did
my
you guys see
report ready
that?
this afternoon.
Sounds good.
What? What is going on? Dad, I didn't know you could do that. Dad, I don't think your chair is actually capable of doing that, but that was a nice
Sorry to
try.
keep you waiting. What seems to be the trouble today?
I've got this headache that just won't go away.
Oh, we can actually loot now?
Pills you gave me last week?
Yeah, I guess the animation was a little bit bugged for that.
That's still bothering you.
Get out of my way, you
But Dad,
tunnel snakes.
can you?
I can
Oh,
run a few more tests if you
I
like.
can show you a real
Yes,
tunnel
I think
snake,
I'd like
Amada.
that.
uh-oh.
Will it
God,
take
Butch,
long?
why don't you just
Oh,
leave
shouldn't
me
be too
alone?
long. I just
What are you
get
gonna do,
things set up
Amada?
for you.
Go run
Okay,
and
show
tell
it to
your
her,
daddy
Butch.
on
I'll
us?
be with you as soon as I can.
What's the matter? Daddy's girl gonna cry?
Let's go into the storeroom, Amada. I'll show you
Yeah.
a good time.
She's
These guys are
nothing,
so
Butch.
creepy.
You think you're special because your daddy is the overseer? Tell her, Butch.
I'm not scared of you, Wally Mack.
What's the matter? Daddy's girl gonna cry?
Stupid tunnel snakes. Immature assholes, if you ask me.
I think we know how we're gonna deal
Why
with this
won't they
one.
leave me alone? It's not my fault my father's the overseer. I don't care about their stupid
Oh yeah, and
game.
also the looting
Can you
system
talk to
is
them?
added
Maybe
in
Butch
from a
will
mod
listen to
too.
you.
It's actually the looting system based on Fallout 4. Which normally, if you were looting in this game, you'd have to actually open up the inventory and then take everything out, but now you don't have to. So I really like that about that particular mod. Yeah, by talking some sense to him, means we're gonna beat the crap out of Butch, because, yeah, screw him. We'll say this first.
Bunch of idiots, if you ask me. They think they're so tough with their game.
Oh no, he has changed. He's managed to get even
All
worse.
they ever do is hang around and cause trouble. They've got it in for me because my father is the overseer. Like, that's my fault.
Alright, we'll see if we could, talk. Yeah, talk some sense into them.
Thanks. You've always been a good friend. Try talking to Butch. They'll all do whatever he says.
Show it to her, Butch.
She thinks
guy's
she's
such an
better
idiot.
than us. Yeah? What do you want?
Alright, what the hell's going on here, asshole?
None of your business, kid. Get out of here before you get hurt. If you mess with the tunnel snakes, you're asking for it. Got me?
Oh, I'm really worried. Let's see, because I did mention this before. So speech checks in this game are percentage based, and the number does take into account your actual stats, but it's never going to be, well, I guess eventually it could be a 100% chance of passing, but it's only when you get your skills up very high. You always have at least a certain percentage, even if you have low skill stats, but let's try the speech. It's probably, I guess it probably will work, most likely.
Maybe you're right. We can deal with her
okay.
later. Come on, tunnel snakes. This little bitch isn't worth our time.
Watch your fucking mouth.
Whatever you say, Butch. You'll get yours eventually. Tunnel snakes rule.
Fine,
You'll
let's
get
go.
yours eventually, spaz. Hey.
Well,
Oh.
you made it. All set for the goat? Trust me, it really isn't that bad.
I wanted to beat him up because we didn't get the
Something
actual
everybody has to
option
go
of
through.
doing that because we passed the skill check. But I love how the teacher is not really fazed by that whatsoever. You know, speaking of which, normally I kind of skip out in the test because there's a way to skip it through the dialogue. But I guess we'll do the test just to show off in the Let's Play here, or the stream. I bet I'll ace it.
I'm sure you will, especially since it's multiple choice with no wrong answers. We'll start as soon as everyone's found a seat. Good luck.
I think you could always do that too.
Get started.
Oh, by the way, I have to talk to Mata.
Thanks for getting rid of them.
Well, we don't have to.
Assholes. I don't know why they won't leave me alone. Just because my father's the overseer, I guess? Idiots.
Yeah, that's just something you can do in the standard game. I think he'll actually wake up eventually. Yeah, there he is.
We'll talk to your little friend later.
You know, I don't really like the sound of that. Yeah, no one really cares if you punch the shit out of this guy. Oh, what we? Oh, now we can punch. Probably because. Well, you know, actually we could fix that. Hold on. I know we're being such. We're not playing the game. We're not playing the game the way it's meant to be played. But I really don't like Butch in this. What happens if he dies in his chair? Oh, his head is crippled. Wait. Oh, he's unconscious. Hold on. Oh. What the hell? Ugh. Alright, well that part I wasn't expecting.
Well, now that everyone has managed to find the classroom, let's start. No talking, and keep your eyes to
She was like,
yourself.
wow, now everyone's managed to find their seat.
Yes, I'm talking to you, Mr. Deloria.
Sure thing, Mr. Brotch.
Unless anyone else has an insightful comment, let's get
We're
started.
just gonna wear Butch's body,
Question 1.
impersonate him.
A frenzied vault scientist runs
But I
up
like
to
how he
the
just
yell.
passed out unconscious in the seat. I didn't even know he was unconscious for a second.
Harmonizer in your photonic resonation chamber. What's your response?
Yeah, these questions will give you a certain result depending on what you pick, but it's kind of unintuitive for the most part. You can just pick after the fact, so I'm just gonna pick stuff randomly. Yeah, up yours too, buddy.
Question 2.
Seriously, who the hell says that?
While working as an intern in the clinic, a patient with a strange infection in his foot stumbles through the door. The infection is spreading at an alarming
I like how
rate.
we're not really
But the
doing anything.
doctor
Everyone else is actually taking the test. We're not actually fooling out anything at this moment. Sure, we'll medicate it to the best of our abilities.
Question
Why not?
3. You discover a young boy lost in the lower levels of the vault.
Actually, we can do some things to get
He's
fancy
hungry
here.
and frightened, but also appears to be in possession
Butch all
of stolen
bloodied.
property.
Nope.
What do you do?
Give the boy a hug, tell him everything will be okay. Yeah, sure. We'll comfort the boy.
Question 4.
We're not gonna be a dick.
Congratulations. You've made one of the Vault 101 baseball teams. Which position do you prefer?
Not particularly. It does give you some kind of skill bonus to certain stats, but you can actually just pick it on your own, which is what I'm going to end up doing most likely. Yeah, we'll be the designated hitter. Why not?
Question 5. Your grandmother invites you to tea, but you're surprised when she gives you a pistol and orders you to kill another Vault resident. What do you do?
Of course, you obey your elders and just kill the resident outright. Sure. I think all the answers here are kind of weird. Like, why would you offer your most prized possession for the resident's life? Your grandma would just be like, no, I want you to kill the person. I don't care about your fucking comic book collection or whatever the hell it is. These are all just silly. Sure. We'll ask for cyanide instead.
Old Mr. Abernathy has locked himself in his quarters again, and you've been ordered to get him out. How do you proceed?
Yeah, I think the bobby pin would probably be the way to go. I tend to like doing that stuff in this game anyway, when you get to lockpick and do that stuff. I always like that.
Question 7. Oh no. You've been exposed to
Oh no.
radiation, and a mutated hand
I'm
has
so
grown out of your
concerned about
stomach.
this.
What's the best course of treatment?
A bullet to the brain. The only true answer. Prayer. Maybe God will spare you. Yeah, I mean, I think at this point, anti-mutagen wouldn't do much if it's already grown out of your stomach. Sure, precision laser. Why not?
Question 8. A fellow Vault 101 resident is in possession of Grognak the Barbarian comic book, issue number 1.
I think maybe that girl there is
What's the
Christine,
best
the
way
one
to
they kind of mentioned in the other scene. I don't actually know for sure, though. Yeah, we'll just trade for it. Why
Question
not?
9. You decided would be
It doesn't really have an
Frank
effect on your
from
karma at this
Vault.
point.
You enter his private restroom when no one is looking, and
Hey, put a firecracker in the toilet. That's always good for a laugh.
Question 10.
Nope, we didn't read the
Who
comic
is
book yet.
indisputably the most important person
I like how the
in
guy's
Vault
bent
101?
over.
He
Look
who
very
shelters us
dignified.
from the harshness of the atomic wasteland, and to whom we owe everything we have, including our lives.
Yeah, it is kind of a little bit of an oversight, isn't it? That they would know about that stuff when they've supposedly never been outside. Strange, huh?
Pencils down, people. That's it. The infamous GO.A.T. I'm sure most of you didn't find it so bad. Others, well, there are always openings in the maintenance department. Don't forget to hand in your test before you leave. You don't want to know what happens to people who fail the GO.A.T. You can have the rest of the day off to celebrate or to pray, as the situation warrants.
Leave me alone, you little spaz.
I love how they all sound much older than they actually are.
Oh, hi. Right now, I don't pay any attention.
I can't figure out number 5.
You really hope I did okay.
First, I think I should listen to my grandmother.
The test is over, idiot.
Isn't killing someone
Let's see.
wrong?
Very well done. Looks like it's the supervisory track for you.
Thanks. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, they'll have a little bit of dialogue you listen to before leaving.
Thank God that's over. Come on. Let's
Yo,
go.
Alright, I'll be right with you.
I'm done.
Ah, Butch. Can I admit that I've been waiting for this day for a long, long time? Allow me to savor the moment. Now then, let's see. Really? Interesting. You surprised me, Butch. I didn't think you had it in you. Hairdresser. Who would've thought that?
You're so full of it. That isn't true. I've got other things to do. I'm all done, Mr. Broch. I guess. Wait a second. Can I have it back? We'll talk to your little friend. I think I need to change one of my later.
Oh, there's still blood all over the floor
Just
and the
calm
wall
down
there.
A minute, Paul. I'm sure you have nothing to worry about. Let's see. Yep, just as I thought. You're slated for the engineering track. Congratulations, Mr. Hannon. You've passed the GO.A.T.
Oh, gee. That's not so bad. Engineering, all right.
All finished?
Oh, look, it's Doc's kid. Great. What do you want, nerd boy?
I don't know if I ever listened to these ones. I guess I'll stick around and listen to them.
Science. Well, perhaps. Let's see what
Sounds
the note
doubtful.
says. Well, well. Maintenance department. I hope your mother will be pleased. I'm sure Stanley will be.
What?
Oh, she's just leaving without even. Oh, she's
I'm
coming up
telling
here.
Father. He won't let you get away with this.
Oh,
Finished?
what attitude.
Here. What's this stupid test say I'm going to be doing for the rest of my life?
Now, Susie.
And yeah, I wouldn't
Any
trust
way to
Butch with
talk
scissors
about the
anyway.
infallible GO.A.T.
Definitely don't want him
You'll
cutting
be-
my hair.
You'll be going into teaching. No doubt due to your gift for communication. Don't worry, it isn't as bad as it sounds.
About what I figured. I guess I'll see you
Well,
around, Edwin.
What the hell's wrong with her hand? The fuck? Her hand looked like it started growing. Was that just me?
Back off.
Sorry, Wally.
I'm finished here.
Don't you want to find out what you got?
Now I already know what it says. Hardly takes a rocket scientist to crack that joke of a
Yeah, what the hell happened with her hands? Now I'm looking at older hands. They're just gonna start growing all of a sudden? That was so strange. Are you ever gonna finish this test?
Hey, what did you put for number 10?
Alright,
Hey, what did you
I
put
guess
for
he's
number
useless. Well, that was fun.
Wow. Wow. It says here you're going to be the Vault's marriage counselor.
Oh,
Almost
awesome.
makes me want to get married. Just to be able to avail myself
what I
of
always
your
wanted to be.
services.
Yes, of course, my dreams are finally coming true.
Yes, it's refreshing to see such, youthful enthusiasm. Good to know that the GO.A.T. occasionally gets it right. You know what they say about monkeys and typewriters. Well, I'm glad things turned out
yeah,
so
sure.
well for you. I hope your classmates find their results half as satisfying.
Alright, well, here's where we get to pick what we actually want. So, I guess the Vault already has the radiation inside. It seems like we already have mutants growing hands and larger hands than they should have. So I do like having speech up a bit. That's very good. Melee weapons, I'm not sure. What I usually like having up from the get-go is lockpick. That way we could actually open up some of the locks in this game. Yeah, melee weapons, marriage counselor. It's actually more relevant than you may think. I guess in this vault. Medicine. I don't know about medicine either, to be honest. Yeah, melee would be good for a lot of the early game, but for later on it might be not as useful. I'm not sure. I think a lot of the times what I usually put it in is maybe guns? Actually, in a lot of ways, it doesn't quite make sense that you would have skills in guns as a kid. Well, I guess he would be using his BB gun, so that would lead to some skills in that, perhaps, as a justification. Yeah, I mean, it definitely would make the gameplay a little bit easier, having the additional skill points in guns. I'm just trying to make sure there's nothing else I'd really want to put it in. Yeah, we probably will barter a fair amount in this game, but we can put that off for later. Yeah, normally small guns and large guns would be separate, but in New Vegas it's all in one category, just guns. So I actually find that a bit easier, because it's kind of annoying to have to put different skill points into small guns and big guns, and it's just kind of simpler having it all as just guns. Kind of makes sense, at least to me. I think that's what I'll go with. Survival actually might be more important later on, because there is a hardcore mode for this version of the game. But for now, I think I'll actually stick with this, because he does have his BB gun. He would get a lot of practicing with that, so I think it kind of makes sense from a in-game lore perspective. Lockpick I'm going to put in, let's say he's got a little bit of a skullduggery to him. You know, he's a good kid for the most part, but he likes exploring around. I mean, we did have a little bit of a checkered past. We got into fights and stuff like that, so maybe he does have a little bit of a checkered history of doing that kind of thing, but he does have to be smart and talk his way out of the situations. So, for the most part, people view him as a good kid, even if he gets off to a bit of mischief now and then. Energy weapons are stuff like laser guns and plasma rifles, which you actually can get. Well, it's more of a later game type of weapon.
Surely you have someplace better to be than hanging around my classroom.
Right. Good luck, Freddy.
I can't figure out number 5. First, I think I should listen to my grandmother. But then, isn't killing someone wrong?
I'll see you tomorrow, bright and early.
Back off.
Selfish and insolent. Just
wake up! Come on, wake up!
Uh-oh.
Going to be around to hold your hand forever.
Come on! You've got to wake up!
I think I'm awake now. Weird, I was just dreaming about you.
Don't be a smart mouth. This is serious. My father's men are looking for you. They've already killed Jonas. You've got to get out of here.
Poor Jonas. He was the one guy that wasn't an asshole. Jonas is dead? What the hell's going on here?
Your dad. He's left the vault. My father thinks Jonas helped him escape. So he had his men.
Oh no, they killed Frog. Poor Jonas.
They just beat him and wouldn't stop.
So they killed Jonas and I'm next, is that it?
Yeah, it's lucky I got here ahead of them. But we can't stand here talking. You've got to get out of here.
Usually I always pick this option, so I'm trying to pick something different. If that's all true, how'd you get here first?
Oh, so you don't trust me now? Thanks a lot. You think it was easy for me to get here, with the rad roaches and security all over the place?
Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed her hands aren't gigantic yet. Maybe they'll grow later. Sorry, Mad, I do trust you. It's just a lot to take in.
I understand. It must be rough, waking up suddenly to find your dad gone and everything turned upside down. Listen, it may not be any of my business, but didn't your dad tell you anything about his plans?
To be honest, the last couple of years were kind of a giant blur to me. So, no, I don't really have any idea what he planned to do.
I'm sorry. I'm sure he had his reasons. Maybe Jonas was supposed to explain everything to you? But it doesn't matter. I can help you escape. I have my own plan.
How?
Listen. There's a secret tunnel that leads directly from my father's office to the exit. You'll have to hack the computer in his office to open it. Use these to get into his office.
Alright, should be easy.
Get in.
Alright, sounds like a good plan. Let's get out of here.
One more thing. I stole my father's pistol. I hope you won't need it, but
Ooh, here we go.
Take it just in case.
So yes, we spawned a pistol. Thanks to Mada. Yeah, it'll come in handy, I guess.
Okay, I'll try to meet you at the exit. Watch out for security. Good luck.
Actually gonna make a save here. Now there's a couple ways to go about this part. You could actually try to avoid most of the combat for the most part. I tend to take everything with me. Plenty of medicine. Oh yeah, and we do get the comic book from that, so actually get it back without having read it earlier in the game. Yeah, she gives you special dialogue if you try to leave the vault without killing anyone. I thought there might have been something like that, so I'm going to try to do this the peaceful way. I think what you have to do, though, is you have to kind of be quick over here. Or maybe sneak? I forget. Our sneak skill isn't the greatest.
There he is. Hold it right there.
Uh-oh.
Holy smokes, that was close. Get it off me. It's all the doc's fault. They never should have opened the door.
There we go.
You gotta help me! My mom's
Uh-oh,
trapped
Butch.
in there with the rat roaches!
Butch, asking me for help. If only you knew what irony meant.
Yeah, I'm asking you. So what? Look, I'm sorry for the way I've always treated you. You know I never meant any of it, right? But it's my mom. You can't leave her in there with the rat roaches.
Why do you need my help anyway? For a few rad roaches?
Well, yeah, so I hate rat roaches. So what? I tried to go back in to help her, I swear I did. But I just can't do it. So I'm begging you, please help her. I don't know what I'd do without my mom.
Your mom's already done for you. Better run before those rad roaches come for you. Huh. You know, I don't think I've ever actually played it this way, where you said this. Because I don't remember having these options before. Just go back in there and squish them. Be a hero.
You know what? You're right. They aren't anything I can't handle. Tunnel snakes rule!
Butchie!
We might have to help. I don't know how good he is at combat. Oh yeah, let me read this real quick. Yeah, strength requirements, condition, repair and stuff. Okay. Things are slightly different from how they may have been otherwise.
Help me! Butchie, help me! Ah, stop it!
We did it! My
There we
mom's
go.
gonna be okay! You're the best friend I've ever had, man! Hey, I know it isn't much, but I want you to have my Tunnel Snakes jacket. Go ahead,
thank you,
take
Butch.
it.
Awesome. I think you actually put that on for, yeah, apparel. Some apparel grants damage threshold to the wearer. Your DT is the sum of all DT for currently equipped apparel, plus any bonuses from perks or chems. DT is subtracted from incoming damage, so higher DT provides superior protection, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, stuff like this, see, +5 to melee weapon. That'll be useful while we're using... Ooh, it's actually worth a bit. Alright, we'll carry some of the alcohol with us, why not?
God, I could really use a drink right now.
I think you're having one.
You're the best, man. The best. Everything's gonna be okay now, thanks to you.
Yeah, no problem. that guy gonna come over here? Well, I guess not. Some roaches to kill in here. Yep, and the grandma died, unfortunately. One of the things that's funny about this game, here, let me use the Pip-Boy, is so, yeah, there's people of like different ages. Obviously it's supposed to be a grandma, but if you look at her body, it's like the same as any other person's body in this game, so they all kind of not really look older, or, like, you think a grandma would have a weirder, older looking body, but it kind of just looks young. I don't know. It's bizarre. I think there's supposed to be someone over here we have to save to. Whoa.
Oh, you're lucky it was me who found you. The others won't be so forgiving. I don't know what you're up to, and I don't want to know. Just clear out of here, and I'll pretend I never saw you.
Yeah, thanks, Officer Gomez. I always liked you.
It's a real shame it's come to this. I can't believe what they did to Jonas. Officer Mack was just out of control. But you're a good kid. You didn't do anything to deserve this.
No, I hit him once by mistake, Mike. Way to go. Oh, there's still a fight going on.
Is that really necessary?
Oh, do we get him?
Ah, young sir. How very good to see you again.
Yeah, these guys are all friendly. Luckily.
You're the one everybody's looking for, right? Well, it's none of my business. Your dad always took good care of us.
I believe he's gone topside for a spot of fresh air.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. I just want to adjust the opacity a little bit of the subtitles. Let's see.
Just hold still.
Sees a bit of light.
The left stabilizer's been knocked loose.
Yeah, we have some stuff we have to pick up here. Typically, in these games, I tend to pick up absolutely everything that I come across. Which, if you've seen Hitman, you kind of know that's my playstyle in every game, I suppose. Yeah, he's a little bit too optimistic about that. Oh, we can't get in there yet. That's locked off.
I don't believe you. I expect we'll be here for hours.
Alright, that's about it.
Don't be such an old woman. Just
I think if you didn't get the one bobblehead, it would still be here for you to pick up now.
That is not the servo motor switch. To the left.
Alright, have fun, guys. We might be...
Turn up
oh, boy. That guy followed us.
We should just go back to our quarters.
It's our only chance. Don't you see? We're getting out of here, just like the doctor.
Oh.
I'm not gonna let anyone stop.
We have... oh, God. We have people there. Oh, God. They're really on our asses. Alright, have fun with the roaches. We're just gonna run past them all.
You want some more?
Oh.
Need some help with this one.
You! This is your fault. You and your stupid father. He had to go and leave, didn't he? He had to
there we are.
For everybody.
Take that. Oh, don't mind me, Roach. Oh, God. They minded me. I'm kind of leaving them in place that way. Oh, the security guard's still coming.
I don't know anything.
Be reasonable, Amata. Officer Mack may enjoy this, but I don't.
Oh, God.
Where to find your friends so we can talk to him.
Don't make this more difficult.
My friend.
I think we have to interrupt this. Yeah, oh. Don't mind me. Alright, so I'm going to try to avoid killing them. As much as possible.
Too bad. I hope you're here to turn yourself in, young man. You're already in enough trouble as it is. Don't make it worse for yourself.
How about no? Yeah, if you ever lay your hands on a mod again, I'll make you regret it.
I place the good of the vault above everything, even my own paternal feelings. We must not allow sentiment to cloud our judgment.
Whatever you say.
I admire your protective instincts. Very well. I give you my word that Amata will not suffer further because of your actions.
Oh, all right.
Now,
well, what about your
if
actions?
If you really care about Amata, you will see how dangerous your father's actions were. Hand over your weapons, and put an end to this dangerous situation. There is no need to join your father as a traitor to the vault.
Yeah, just so you know, this is a really stupid idea. Just give me the keys to your office and your password and I'll be going.
Oh, is that all? Is there anything else I can get you while you're here? You'll get nothing from me.
And yeah, killing the roaches would be fine.
I
I was trying to leave them behind so maybe the guards would fight them instead and not be chasing me, but it seemed like they just dealt with them easily enough and are still chasing me, of course. Yeah, let's not say that. That's kind of being an asshole. Alright, we'll get by without your help.
Sanctimony. The world is a dangerous place, and I make no apologies for doing whatever
I'm gonna have to try to figure out a way to quickly
the
lose these guys. I might try just running around real quick.
Guards, help me!
Yeah, the guards are already on my ass, dude. Don't worry about that.
Orders are orders.
Oh, here they come. Oh god, look at the pile of dead roaches. Ow. The hell's going on over there? Why is the guy on top of the railing? Jeez. Now they know where I am. Oh crap. Get out of here. Ow! Stop shooting right into me. No. Yeah, I'm not so sure about this non-violent way. I usually try to sneak by them, but I will fight them most of the time if they get in my way like that.
We should just go back to our quarters.
It's our only chance, don't you see? We're getting out of here, just like the doc.
This is part I like to interrupt because they're gonna kill those kids if they don't do anything. What? Oh, that guy caught me again. Here, I got an idea. I don't know if this is gonna work. Oh, come on, Mike. How dare you? Why don't you come over here and play the game, then, if you're so good at it? Yeah, they came through this way. Oh, he's sneaking, too. Actually, I think I can restore my health using this. Yeah, let's have a quick drink over here while we're waiting. Well, this is awkward.
Are you crazy?
The hell? All right, later.
Are you crazy?
I don't know what happened there, but sure. We'll just, mosey along. Well, that was a little bit buggy. Yep, they're coming after me again. Shut up. No, in this game, unfortunately, there isn't really a non-lethal way of knocking them out.
Be reasonable, Amata. Officer Mack may enjoy this, but I don't.
Ah.
Sure, it's the doc's kid.
Alright, basically you just need to break them up. Oh god. Hold on.
That was close.
Yeah, it was close, right? Alright, we're just gonna quickly try to do this while avoiding everything.
You like that, you bastard?
No, I didn't like it. I think there's stuff to loot. I'm gonna try to do it quickly while avoiding these guys following us. Hey, Amata, you have dialogue.
Thank you.
Let's quickly get the dialogue.
I told you my father wasn't himself. I don't know what he might have done if he
Yeah,
hadn't
it's his
come
own
along.
daughter, too.
You'd better get out of here.
And he's having her
I'll try to meet you at the
interrogated by the
vault, so if I don't
douchebag
make it,
guard.
Good luck.
Oop.
I knew we would find you
Wait,
eventually.
oh god. I hear someone with a gun. Quickly pick up everything. Oh, the raining blows upon my head. So, you could find the password and stuff for the computer, but I prefer hacking it because you get experience points for it. So let's just get that really quick. Now I don't know how many people have played this, it seems like most of you. But what you have to do is you guess the password, and so you can see you get 1 out of 5 correct. So raged, R-A-G-E-D. So this has 2 of the same letters, which means it can't be this. Same with this one, except it has even more. So again, anyone with ED it can't be. Named. Could be field. And it is. It is pretty weird. Some of them are easy, other ones get harder and there's more options and there are more characters inside each word. You know, I feel like we could read all this, but it wouldn't be very realistic right now because we're currently being chased, so I don't think our character would actually get around to actually reading all this documentation. I'm gonna try to play this somewhat realistically, as much as it's kind of silly. It's like, oh, we're being chased. Let's not just wait and... Oh, hold on. Excuse me. Hold on. There might be more stuff to pick up. So normally you could find a bunch of information, I think, about the surrounding area and the background of the vault. But, oh god, I didn't know there was a guy with the gun was right here. There might be something else in here. Right. Whoa, no, don't sit down. Don't sit down. Oh, he's out here. Asshole. Alright. Whoa. That's not good. Alright, let's just make a run for it. Oh, ow. Hold on. Let's see if we could save it. We're on the verge of dying right here. Oh god. They're right on us still. I've never had them chasing me still like this. I think they stopped though, so that's good. There we are. Let me save. Yeah, we got a bunch of stim packs, so I may as well use them, right? That's what I figured. I tend to like saving items, especially because most of the time I never get hit in the beginning as much as this. But I guess it's an exception.
He's opening the vault door. Get the overseer. We need this door open now.
How long do I plan on streaming? I don't know. I might take a break a little bit later, have some kind of a dinner or something. But I tend to go for a while. It's probably going to be at least another hour, maybe even more. What's up?
You did it! You opened the door! My god, I almost didn't believe it was possible.
And I couldn't have done it without your help.
No.
Although technically you didn't really do that much.
If anyone can survive out there, it's you.
Actually, Mike, you don't have to talk to her. I think you can leave without talking to her. But you do miss out on some dialogue. Why don't you come with me?
It's tempting, but my place is here. The vault needs me more than you do. I'm the only one who has a chance to talk some sense into my father. Listen.
Good luck with that.
If you catch up with your dad, tell him I'm sorry for you know, Jonas and my father and everything. Goodbye.
Okay. Oh god. Yeah, that's right. And now they're coming out to chase us. But I think they stop here.
I don't care what the overseer says. I'm not crazy enough to go out there. I knew you'd turn up sooner or later. Why'd you have to go and do that? I don't care what the overseer says. Why'd you have to go and do crazy enough to go? I'm not crazy enough to go out there. I don't care what the overseer says. Why'd you have to go and do that? I'm not going out there. I don't care.
Oh, this game, you have to love Bethesda games. They're so buggy.
I'm not crazy enough to go out there. Why'd you have to go and do that?
Alright, see you guys later.
I knew you'd turn up sooner or later.
Can I close this on them?
I knew you'd turn up sooner or later. Stop in the name of the overseer.
Here, take the signs.
I don't care what the overseer says. Stop in the name of the overseer. I'm not crazy enough. Stop in the name of the overseer. I'm not crazy enough to go out there.
Alright, let's get out of here. Why is Gomez amongst them? I guess he starts following he starts flying along with the rest after a certain point, probably.
All right, Herman. See you
Oh.
No, I'd better get going. Good luck.
What the hell? Two of them just had like a random dialogue between each other, which was completely unrelated. Like, oh, hey, Herman, how's it going?
I told you to leave. You'd better listen.
Oh, all right.
Get away from me.
Damn it.
What? What the hell's going on? What? Hold on a second. What's going on back here? Oh. They're still doing weird shit. I don't know. It sounded like they were fighting with Amada. Oh, there she is. Yeah, I'm just using the free cam to see what's going on back here, because it sounded like they were screwing around. I think so. They started like, oh, you shouldn't have been here. Oh, they're fine now. Look at them all crouched. Oh god, look at that face. Yeah, this game is so weird. Alright. Enough messing around, I guess. Mod is unconscious. I don't even know, man. I don't know if that's supposed to happen or what. Alright. So, this is where we get the option to change our stats before we leave. And there were the traits, so this is what I was looking at. We have Wild Wasteland, which was I usually go with. I think someone brought up Good-Natured. So what does this do? +5 to barter, medicine, repair, science, and speech. But then it's a -5 to energy, explosive guns. Ooh, okay. So that actually hurts a lot of things as well. Yeah, most of these things are some kind of trade-off in one sense or the other. I think the only one I was considering getting was Hoarder, because it increases your carrying capacity, but if you're not carrying enough, it'll also cause you to have a -1 all attributes. Yeah, I think I was saying that before, Frog. I think it does add some things, like they actually include that with the mod they made, but I'm not exactly sure what it changes yet. So I'd have to actually figure that out on my own. Because I find half the damn time I am carrying too much in these games, so even though it does have a penalty if you're not carrying enough, I feel like most of the times we're going to be pretty much close to being encumbered anyway. So I'm going to stick with this. Because generally I think you can only carry around 200 to start off with. So it's a pretty sizable increase in capacity. Alright, Zakuto, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by the stream, I'm glad you liked it. And if I'm being honest, yeah, we kind of are a hoarder in these games. That is how I tend to play them, so it's an accurate name to give us. And yeah, so Fallout New Vegas allows you to play in a new hardcore mode that greatly increases the challenge of the game. Stimpaks heal over time and cannot mend broken limbs. Rider removes radiation over time. Ammunition has weight. Dehydration is a constant concern. This mode is only recommended for advanced players. Well, since, of course, we're doing a Let's Play, or a stream, I should say, either way, same kind of thing, we're gonna go ahead and do the super difficult option, because it should be kind of fun. Yeah, it's kind of hard to not hoard in these games. I have to agree with that. Wait, what does it say here? If you activate hardcore mode now and maintain it through the end of the main storyline, you'll receive a special reward? See, since I never actually finished it, I don't know what that special reward is supposed to be. Is it an achievement, or is it something else? Well, let's give it a shot. I don't know if that actually applies to this version of the game, since we're playing with Tales of Two Wastelands. It may not actually work the same way. I don't know if you get that reward in the end. Okay. Now, there may be some other stuff I have to adjust here really quick before we step out. I know I already kind of stepped out, but... Let's see, is the Nevada skies working? Alright, it looks like it's on. I'm gonna adjust this. I think we want the nights to be a little bit brighter. Because if I remember correctly, it's very dark in this version of the game. And I might have to cycle this real quick, because I don't know if it kicks on right away. Yeah, I think this is the default sky, I want to say. I think you have to cycle it first. Don't quote me on that. Oh, so I think as soon as you get out, you attain your first level up. Someone drives by in real life. And... alright, so there's something specific I want to do from the get-go here. And that is... I want to increase explosives. So I think it's 25. And yeah, this is a very specific thing I'm doing for a specific reason. It's going to make the game a lot easier for us in a certain regard. Yeah, repair is useful for a lot of things too. You only have a certain amount of points to store away into each skill though for now. So I have to think about it a little bit. Oh, science has to be at least 25 because that's how you can hack terminals of... I forget which difficulty, but I think it's every 25 you get an upgrade in which ones you can hack. What else? Lockpick? Yeah, it's every 25, so it's not going to do us too much good if we up that now. Speech is always good to have up, especially because that's what I'm trying to major in. Alright, I think that should be good for now. I believe so. Yeah, you get options like this. What I found is there's really only a couple instances in the game where you actually use this. There is one that takes place kind of early on, but then you really don't use it too much overall, I don't think. So I'm going to stick with this. It gives you more experience points overall. It's always seemed like a pretty good one to get, especially early on in the game. So I have a scenic overlook here. Let's take a gander. So I can actually switch the weather really quick if I want to now. Just like that. Yes, we are a god of this world. I want to see some of the crazy weathers. I think there is rain and stuff. That kind of looks a little bit weird. Well, anyway, we're going to stick with kind of a sunny day. I just want to make sure it all kind of looks decent. Yeah, for the most part, it seems to work. So, yeah, pretty much this is how the game begins. You have the scenic overlook of everything before you. Now, technically in game, we wouldn't know about the starting city of Megaton because we didn't even read the information in the beginning there. But I think the first thing we would do if we were to come out realistically is we probably would want to head down here because we'd look down, we'd see the road heading into this little town over here. So I think that would kind of be our natural inclination to head down here after entering this wasteland before us. It would seem to be the natural thing to do anyway. But you want to kind of look out, because there might be enemies around. I don't think there's anything in the beginning, but... Oop, a little bit of lag as we enter. What I found is that with Bethesda games, you kind of get that regardless when you're entering a new area. The game kind of stutters and lags a little bit as it loads the assets, no matter how advanced your computer is. Let's keep our weapon on. I think there's things to loot in this little area. Ah, yeah, we get a grenade hotkey. So it tells you what you can use and what you can switch between. Use H to cycle through them. And if you want to switch categories, you hold down H. Alright. Let me make sure that actually works. Yeah, it works. Okay. What I did was I actually have it set to a button on my mouse as well, so I want to make sure that was actually set up correctly. And believe me, that makes the game a lot easier. They can just use grenades whenever you want. When I first played this, I never really used grenades for the reason that you have to actually equip them and then quickly use them and then switch back to your weapon, which kind of made things a bit of a pain in the ass to actually pull off. Actually, it's really laggy over here. It might be more than usual. I wonder if it has to do with streaming the game. It very well could be. Alright, well, we'll take all that. That's some good stuff in there. Yeah, precisely. I've always thought the grenades should have been a hotkey in the first place. Having to go into the menu and equip them is such a bad game design. And really, adding a hotkey for it would have been so simple to do in the first place. But, you know, it's kind of typical Bethesda. They kind of overlook stuff like that. The little things that make the games a lot better. Luckily, we've always had modders to fix things when kind of let things down. Oh, Fallout 4 eventually made them a hotkey too. That's also typical Bethesda. After modders add something in one of their older games, they end up putting it in a later game. That happened several times with the Elder Scrolls series too. And really, the whole thing with, you know, hardcore mode, I think that was something that Obsidian introduced, isn't it? With Fallout New Vegas? That was the first time you really had that in one of these games. I think later on they would bring that back for Fallout 4. I think, is that... Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Is that a feature they have in Fallout 4? A hardcore mode? I don't remember now. Yeah, typically that is the case with these games. Alright, so we can loot around the city real quick here. I think that's what we'd probably do. Our character just escaped from the vault. He doesn't really know exactly where he is, what the situation he's involved in entails. Because normally, what you would have done in the vault is you would have read the documents real quick and figure out what's going on. Actually, we did pick up an item, didn't we? Here, let's play that now. I think we did find something that would give us a bit of a clue. Yeah, from Jonas.
Hold on, Jonas. I need to record this first. I don't really know how to tell you this. I hope you'll understand, but I know you might be angry.
Let's consider
I thought about it for a long time, but in
Where'd
the
you
end,
come from?
I decided
Did
it was
Moriarty
best for
send
you
you?
not to know. So many things could have gone wrong.
This is awkward.
And there's really no telling how the Overseer will react when he finds out. It's best if he can blame everything on me. Obviously, you
I'm just gonna
already
listen to the
know
rest of
that
this
I'm gone.
before I answer her.
It was something I needed to do. You're an adult now. You're ready to be on your own. Maybe someday things will change and we can see each other again. I can't tell you why I left or where I'm going. I don't want you to follow me. God knows life in the vault isn't perfect. But
Yeah,
at
this is
least we'll be
fantastic.
safe.
This is what
knowing that
happens
will be enough to
in
keep
Fallout
me
games
going.
sometimes.
Don't mean to rush you, Doc, but I'd feel better if we got this over with.
Okay, go ahead. Goodbye.
What's funny is we not only
I
have
love
this
you.
playing, but then we also have the radio playing in the background. Alright, who's Moriarty? What are you talking about? Yeah, calm down.
Colin Moriarty.
Who the hell is this?
The owner of Moriarty's Saloon in Megaton. That sack of shit is convinced that I'm some crazy junkie who stole money from him.
Well, just give me the capsule, tell me you're gone.
Look, I don't know who you are. I'm not just handing over my life's earnings to you.
Of course not. Well, I have no idea who this is. Just give me some of your capsule, tell me you're
You
gone.
do that for me? I never expected anyone to care enough. Here you go. Thanks, kid. You're all right.
Oh, alright. I wanna... Yeah, turn off the radio before we get in trouble. I didn't know we were gonna be finding someone right away in this house.
Yeah? What is it?
I'm not gonna actually talk to you. You don't still offer your services, do you? What?
No. Sorry. I've left that part of my life behind.
What will you do now?
Who knows? Shoot myself up till I forget who I am? The wasteland sucks, kid. Just get used to it.
This is the kind of thing that happens with a lot of Bethesda games. There are random missions out in the game world, and if you're just exploring the game world, and hello, Chloe. Welcome, by the way. Or Chol, sorry. Chol Beth.
Bye.
What happens is, if you're just exploring the game world, you might stumble upon them without even meaning to. Like, I assume there's supposed to be a mission with this, but we kind of stumbled onto it, and I think we kind of completed it without even meaning to. And why is your gun just floating there? Whatever. I guess we could loot her house. Here. Bobby pins are always good to have. Ooh, ammo. Yeah, and we get a little negative indicator every time that happens, but it's actually pretty valuable stuff. So, oh yeah, she's the drug dealer. That's what she is, I guess. Yeah, we're kind of being an asshole right now, but the thing is, we do kind of need the money starting out because they don't really give you a lot. Yeah, we have no shame. Also, the lady was kind of a dick to us. I think we couldn't really tell, but I think she was holding us up at gunpoint behind the wall. Ooh, a Stimpak. I'll take that. Yeah, we got a crazy lady in the house. I mean, I don't know exactly what was going on between them, but we were able to shake her down for some money without even having to really do anything. But hey, I guess that works for us. Alright, let's finish looking around this abandoned town. Maybe this house. Yeah, losing karma already. That's kind of a thing I really don't like about this game. And maybe it's in the other one as well, but you lose karma even though you're not really getting caught stealing, which doesn't make a lot of sense. Like, I guess they get around it by calling it karma, but I think that does take into account whether or not certain things happen later on in the game, and it really shouldn't have an effect if no one sees you doing it. There probably is a mod for it to change it, but... Oh. Oh, shit. Hold on. And there actually is a slowdown feature. Oh, there we go. That worked out. Alright, we'll take all his garbage too. Alright, well now we don't have to feel bad about taking everything because this is all blue. It's not red for being stolen. And yeah, you guys summed it up. Well, I consider her being a dick because she was speaking to us through the wall, and that was just very impolite. If you're gonna speak to someone, at least come all the way around, and then talk. Also, she interrupted the note from my father, so... yeah, screw her. Ooh. There we are. Now I can take it. Yeah, normally you'd have that, but you can also use C to do a kind of like a Matrix bullet time effect. What's funny is he takes a long time to take out the baseball bat. Look at that. I should probably keep it out for when I'm exploring, so I never know when I'm going to need it. And yeah, we could use the gun, of course, as well. But kind of in the beginning in particular, you kind of want to save your ammo. But Raider's note. So tired of working with those assholes over in the damn school, I swear I'd killed a lot of them if I had the chance. Well, at least it's my birthday, just one more reason to tie one on. I guess we killed the guy on his birthday. Oh, well, that's kind of sad. Okay, take this? I guess not. Oh, no, I don't know why it was delayed. I think I'm over encumbered now. Oh no, I accidentally just... I see. Never mind. I think I accidentally hit the wrong key. That's what was going on. Alright, we're going to lose as much stuff as we can. We kind of need to be a bit more encumbered. Because that's how we get rid of the debuff to our stats that we currently have. Which is probably why it made negotiating with that girl a bit more difficult. We probably would have passed that speech check if we... Because let me show you guys real quick. Since we're not carrying our full capacity, or we're supposed to be, I think, 75% of our full capacity. All this is getting debuffed right now. And that includes all of this as well. So, yeah, it's quite a hit. I don't know the exact numbers that we had, but it's down a bit more than it should be normally. So that's why I'm trying to take up as much as I can right now. And I'll just literally pick up everything in here. Oh God! Oh, that's disgusting. I accidentally drank from the toilet. I did not mean to do that, by the way. I was trying to pick up everything I could find. Yeah, and you can do that in this game. You can drink from pretty much anything. Yeah, I just explained why I had to take away all the junk. I already did that. Yeah, I guess I did. What are we at now? Still not enough. Oh, cigarettes are very, very valuable in these games. I recommend if you find any cigarettes to take them. Right, what exactly is our weight at? I think we got it now. Yeah. So now everything's back to normal. So now we're not being debuffed. Ooh. Hockey mask. We could be Jason. Since it's Halloween. Yeah, let's put it on. I think it might make our face look weird with the mod on. Let's see. Oh no, it doesn't actually do anything different. Oh yeah, I forgot. So one of the things the mod, well, I think it's Project Nevada in particular. It actually adds a little outline when you're wearing masks or other things like that. So one of the things we read from that guy's house just now is that there are bandits set up at the school. So I think that would cause our character to probably not want to head in there right away, knowing that apparently it's overrun with people. I think there's some that actually patrol around outside. I'm not seeing them right now. Oh, there's one. I think instead what he would probably do is try to avoid them for now. He probably wouldn't be too eager to get into a fight. Like, if he knew that a guy was in there, he probably wouldn't want to head in the first place. I think he'd want to avoid people for the most part at this current moment. Until he gets a bit more settled in anyway. Yeah, Project Nevada is very fun. The only thing is there's only certain aspects of that mod that work with Tales of Two Wastelands. It's not fully compatible, apparently. What does that say? So there's some features that we can't actually use, but a number of the most interesting parts are actually still usable, which is good. Now this is interesting. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Gomez. It makes you wonder if this is the ancestors of the Gomez family that we found in the vault. Because it does say you're included inside the Vault 101 community. So you have to figure it must be their, their distant relatives. I'm trying to think how much time has passed. I think it's supposed to be like 200 years after the apocalypse. So like whatever, like their great-great-great-grandparents or something like that. Some amount of greats. Yep, and a bunch of information, but nothing too important. But apparently they got a special Vault Boy bobblehead toy. Too bad we didn't get one. Well, we only got the one from our father, but it'd be kind of cool if we could find the one that they had. Yeah, I think they must be in some way. So you probably head more this way, and oh, look at that. Well, that's interesting. Let's pick up. It's terrible. People are littering everywhere. I think we try to see what this thing is. Yeah, it has a gun on it. Very weird. Yeah, there's a sign over there saying Megaton. Probably would have wanted to investigate that. Yeah, destroyed cars. Yeah, everything's a mess here. What the hell happened? Well, I guess our character would have some education about what happened. They'd probably teach about all that in the vault. Yeah, let's head on over then. I think that'd be a good enough sufficient reason for him to come over here and take a look. Oh, we got a robot. I think he is friendly for the most part. And a bunch of dead bodies laying around.
Welcome to Megaton.
Giant ants. We got a guy on guard duty up there, of course.
Have yourself a nice visit, partner.
I'm gonna actually take off this mask for now. It's kind of annoying. There might be a way to disable that feature later on, but for now, I'm just gonna go without the mask, because we're gonna be in a safe city for the most part anyway. Let me look at the stats of each item. There are things that can boost certain skills, like this might actually be useful to boost up our speech for now, because there's gonna be a few speech checks in town. Speech +2. Science. That's all the same. Yeah, eventually I'm gonna have to do something with all these suits we have lying around. I guess we could wear this. This will actually help out for a few of the conversations we're gonna have. Well, we look kind of ridiculous, but sure. Let's head on in. I'll make a save before we go in. You never know with these games. Whoop. You discovered several locations you could use fast travel in your Pip-Boy. Ah, okay. Yeah, we all know all that.
Another newcomer.
Oh.
Name's Lucas Sims, town sheriff, and mayor too when the need arises.
And yeah, Joel, I did play some Fallout before, but I never really played these games through all the way.
So welcome to Megaton. Just holler if you need something.
Hopefully now that I'm doing it on stream, I'll actually be able to play through most of these games for once. So yeah, I don't think it'd be in our nature to immediately try to antagonize the local law of a town as soon as we arrive.
Friendly and well-mannered. I think we're gonna get along just fine. You treat my people nice, and you're welcome to stay as long as you'd like.
Well, yeah, we're certainly not going to tell you anything otherwise, of course. Message received.
I'm glad we understand each other. Now, is there something I can help you with?
Yeah, sure. You haven't happened to seen anyone pass by, a middle-aged man. Probably bears some kind of resemblance to me. This is my father.
Nope. Sorry. I got enough fires to put out in this place that I don't have time to keep tabs on every visitor. I'd ask around town.
Yeah, funny enough, I've probably actually seen more Fallout through other Let's Plays and stuff like that. Streams of it and so on. Let's talk about this bomb for a bit.
What about it?
Well, it gotta be funny. I think maybe the robot said at the edge of town, the bomb's safe, like, don't worry. Because otherwise, how would we know about the bomb? Yeah, I think maybe we overheard something from the robot. But don't you think someone should disarm that thing?
I don't trust any of the locals to tinker with it. Besides, most people don't even realize it's still a threat. And hell, Cromwell and those crazies from the Church of Adam, they worship the damn thing. Why? You think you got the know-how to disarm it? For good?
If the bomb ever explodes, be doing the world a favor. Wow. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's any other way to boost up our speech. We're wearing the suit. That should be hopefully good enough. I can see about disarming that for you. Because they could get some extra money out of this.
Fine.
And that would be nice to have.
Here. Just take a look at it first. Go
I think maybe the alcohol boosts up your
get the job done,
your speechcraft.
There'll be 100 caps in it for you.
Ooh, yeah, we're probably not going to get this.
That's pretty steep.
Oh, we got it. Nice.
Fine. Do it and you'll get your money. Don't screw up, though. Or we'll
yeah, demolition doesn't come cheap. So sometimes like that, you might get lucky. And if it's something a bit on the lower side, like 38, you might get it. You know, and like that other one that we had before. I forget what it was. I think it was actually over 50. We ended up not getting that. Yeah, 100 caps for this, it would definitely be a low ball. Like, come on, man. Well, now that I'm helping you, maybe you can help me. I'm looking for my dad.
Well, come to think of it, I do remember a stranger coming through here. Had a look in his eye. You know the kind a man gets when he's got a purpose. Spend some time up in the saloon. Might want to check with Moriarty. Just watch yourself. That man's trouble.
Well, thanks for the warning. Yeah, let's not say this right away. I think we should be able to. That's why I kind of put some points in explosive. You actually don't need a whole lot to disarm it. What about the area outside of Megaton? Anything you want to tell me?
It's called the Wasteland for a reason. But there are settlements too, spread all around. The human race is stubborn like that. To the south, you've got Rivet City. But don't bother going to D.C. The place is a war zone.
Yeah, one of the things I've been thinking about, and I guess I get you guys' opinion in the chat right now. Now, of course, I've played enough of the game to know how you get started on the main quest and where you would go for all that, which of course takes you pretty much into DC right away. But I was thinking about exploring more of the other parts of the world beforehand. What do you guys think about that? What area do you think I should go start and explore first? DC or maybe towards Rivet City or some other place? Anyway, tell me a little bit more about the town.
What do you want to know?
Is there someone that can patch up my wounds?
Yep, he's a bit cranky, but he means well. Just make sure there's something actually wrong with you before you bother him. You'll find him down in the plaza at the bottom of the hill, across the way from the brass lantern.
Yeah, I feel like wandering around first is a bit more fun than just immediately getting started on the main mission.
Sure. Head over to Moriarty's for spirits, or if you want something to eat, head over to the brass lantern.
Alright, let's talk about something else. Yeah, in that case, I'll just like pick some part of the map to head off towards and see if we can find anything fun along the way.
Sure thing.
Alright, let's don't want to take too long.
Our clinic is down in the crater, by the bomb. Doc Church is a little rough around the edges, but the man's got talent and compassion.
So weapon
You'll
stealer.
probably want to see Moira at Craterside Supply.
Okay. I'm gonna skip some of these for the most
Sure
part.
is. Moriarty's. The entrance is on the top level. Just be careful. Moriarty is not your friend.
So this is one thing
it
keeps getting emphasized
so don't
to
fall
us.
for his lies. And for God's sake, don't trust them.
So I think our character now, he wouldn't be too naive when we're dealing with him later on, thanks to the advice he's gotten from this guy. Alright, I think we got enough information. If we wanted to run to bed.
Up at Moriarty's at the south end of town. Talk to Nova. She'll help you out.
Alright. Let's get out of this.
Mind your manners now.
Alright, so actually if we played our cards right, we shouldn't need to worry too much about it. Alright, Frog, thanks for stopping by. Have fun. And yeah, catch the VOD. Hopefully you find it fun. So let's see if we can deal with this bomb over here, shall we? Actually, hold on a second. Before we do this, there's some other stuff we could do beforehand, which I think it's a little bit better the way it plays out. We might be able to get some more, well, I don't know about caps, but we might be able to get some more experience at least.
To hear the thunder of his voice.
What I have to do though is I have to go
Women and children
to the saloon.
Come forth.
Yeah, let's head up to the saloon. Hopefully everyone is rather agreeable with us in the saloon. Yeah, already the game is a little bit on the darker side, as you can see. Let me see if I can adjust that, because that looks really dark on the stream for me. Actually, I might be able to change the weather. Yeah, that's a bit better, actually. Even though it's a bit unrealistic, I might change the weather every now and then if it looks particularly dark like it did there. So we actually have to have you guys being able to watch this. Oh wow, it's half past 10 at night where I am. Damn, that's pretty late. Oh, I don't want to talk to him just yet. I'm gonna leave him out here. Yeah, it's only 5:30 for me. 5 p.m.
It's the same damn thing.
I told you, Gob, it ain't the radio. The Enclave station comes in fine. It's Galaxy
locked
News.
for a reason.
Their signal's
Don't
been
get
shit
any
lately.
ideas.
I didn't do anything. Calm down.
Work. Come on, work. Wait, is that Damn it. Come on. Why?
Just give it up, Gob. You're not going to get anything.
Now, of course, this would be our first time seeing a ghoul, so you would think he'd be taken aback a bit, but I think our character would be composed enough, and he would see that no one else is really startled by this, so I think he would try to keep his reaction all together and not overreact in some way, so he wouldn't really have
Hey, Smoothskin.
particularly negative approach to him, I don't think.
A drink, maybe? Anything? Anything at all?
You know, if anything, I think he'd probably try in this situation being a bit overly polite, if anything. So I think this would make sense.
Wait, you're not gonna hit me? Yell at me? Not even berate me a little bit?
I wasn't really planning on it.
Well now, that's a surprise. I'm used to every asshole Smoothskin in this town giving me shit just 'cause I look like a corpse. I'm glad to see that there are a few worthwhile people around here. Listen, Moriarty'd have my head if he caught me selling at a discount. But for you, I'll risk it.
Alright, we got some more karma for that too, for not overreacting when we see the ghoul for the first time. I guess we'll immediately start with our father. So we're looking for our father, middle-aged guy. Have you seen him?
I do remember a guy like that. Honestly,
good.
I usually keep my head down. I tend to get smacked around if I look customers in the eyes. But talk to Moriarty, he'll know more.
Yep, gotta get all the karma. Ooh. Let's see if we get lucky again.
I was like you once. I wandered into town looking for an escape from this stupid joke of a body I'm trapped in. Now look at me.
Aw,
Very
poor
well.
guy.
Moriarty keeps a computer terminal in the back. On it, he keeps all of the goings-on in Megaton. If you can get onto that terminal, I'll bet he
Yeah,
has
you gotta do it not
information
just for
on
the
your
karma,
dad.
but also because,
Now get away
for the
from
most
me,
part, Gob's a pretty cool guy.
If Moriarty even suspects I told you this, I'm a dead ghoul.
Well, we won't say anything.
You making
Promise.
a move? Huh?
Huh?
Oh, look. Another one of you wasteland assholes. Look here, asshole.
Yeah, this guy's never very pleasant to me.
Clear of me and we'll have no trouble.
There's certain characters in this game where if you're a certain disposition, they'll be friendly towards you. And if you have a more negative karma level, I think he'll actually befriend you and become your companion. For now, we probably wouldn't really say much to him, because he's not particularly friendly.
Finish now. Good.
Got something on your mind?
The
Hey
girl he
there.
mentioned before. Well, we'll mention it to her as well, about our father.
Yeah, I remember that man. I saw him talking to Moriarty. It's hard to forget handsome men like that.
Oh. Now, this is actually one of the few points where there is another option if you have the lady killer option. I forget exactly what it is, but basically she finds you handsome as well, so she'll tell you what happened. But
yeah.
right now
I'll
there's
help
not much
ya.
we could do.
Then Moriarty kicks my sweet ass out the door. Sorry, kid. If you want to know more, Moriarty is the only one who's going to help you.
Well, of
Talk
course.
to Gob. He hates Moriarty more than I do. Maybe he'll tell you something, but I doubt it.
Alright. So what was the whole conversation before about the radio station?
Huh? Oh, you mean why was Gob banging on that radio? Well, out there in the
essentially.
wastes, there are two stations that broadcast. There's the Enclave station. I don't know who they are, but I think it might just be some pre-war broadcast on a loop or something. And there's Galaxy News Radio. It's run by a guy named Three Dog, somewhere down in D.C., but the signal went down a while ago.
Can you tell me anything else about Galaxy News Radio?
You serious? Oh, you must have come from that vault, right. It's the
yeah,
only
sorta.
free radio station left in the wasteland. The guy who runs it, Three Dog, he's like the only person who seems to give a shit. He keeps talking about fighting the good fight or something. Better than the crap on the other station.
So do you know anything about Moriarty's terminal?
That stupid thing is his pride and joy. He keeps all of his dirty little secrets in it about everything.
Yeah, to be
that
honest, I
goes
don't really
on in
remember
this
too much about
godforsaken
Skyrim's
town.
companions.
I once
Although
leaned
most
on
of them
his
you just
shoulder
kind
when
of
he was
get
typing into
from
it.
doing the main
He
story.
got pissed off and pushed me to the ground.
Like that one companion, Lydia. Right, probably not gonna get lucky again, but help me get into that terminal, Nova. Finding my dad means everything to me.
Well, all right. You seem like a good kid. It isn't your fault, Moriarty.
For the most part, we've
is
been
such
getting
an
pretty lucky with
asshole.
these.
Here's the password. Just don't mention to anyone that I gave it to you, or I might be out on my ass like Silver.
Oh, so we did hear about Silver, and she mentioned Moriarty when we were talking to her. So I guess she used to work here. Oh, like when you choose your race, some people are just like, go away. Yeah, based on that, people do react to you differently. It's actually kind of the case in a lot of the Elder Scrolls games. I don't know if you ever played Morrowind, but if you played that game, if you're something other than a dark elf, they're pretty much always going to be a dick to you. Because when you're in Morrowind, it's the land of the dark elves. They're very, very unfriendly to outlanders, as they put it. Actually, I think even if you are a dark elf in that game, they're somehow able to know that you're not a naturally... You're like not a natural citizen of Morrowind, so they're still kind of dicks to you. Let's see. What's the story of the ghoul?
Who? Gob?
Gob, yeah.
Well, if you can get past how he looks, he's a sweetheart. Colin's awfully hard on him, though.
So I think they're supposed to have a bad smell, too, because they're kind of just naturally decaying. Where did he come from?
He don't talk about it much, but apparently there's a whole
Yeah, they're
city
very
of
proud
fools
people.
somewhere down in D.C.
But then again,
Mentioned his
pretty much
mother a
every
couple of
race in the
times, but other than
Elder
that,
Scrolls series is very
don't
proud
really
and
say.
stubborn.
He's been
The
here
High
for,
Elves,
I guess
Dark Elves,
about
Nords.
15 years now. Ever since Moriarty bought him off those slavers.
I guess it's mostly them. Do you ever, work with him?
With Gob?
It's an awkward question,
Well,
but sure, we'll
he's
ask it.
sweet, and I know that he'd like to. It's just, well, I don't want to.
I guess you could say the
shallow
Imperials
or
are kind of full of
anything.
themselves, being that they
I'm a whore. My
kind of
standards
conquered
aren't
the whole
exactly
continent.
high. But there are places even
I guess they kind of have a reason to be,
Johnny's that
given
are
their
squishier
history.
than me are one of them.
Yeah.
Well, the miserable bastard is hard on all of us, but Gob gets it the worst. I guess just because he's different, you know?
All right, enough
Sure
about
thing,
that.
baby. What did you have on your mind?
I think that's maybe all we want to say to her. You're probably not going to hire. Anything about the town, though?
I couldn't tell you, really. I talked to Manya if you care that much. She's lived in Megaton longer than anyone.
All right, so I guess we go to that person for rumors. Oh, why are you just standing over my shoulder, dude?
Looking's free. The rest will cost ya.
What the hell?
Huh?
Oh, this is a little weird. We have a guy in this corner here kind of motioning over to us. I guess we'll go over to him. Let's see.
My. Just when I had all but given up hope. My dear boy, I'm very happy to make your acquaintance. I am Mr. Burke. And you, well, you are not a resident of this putrescent cesspool. That makes you a rather valuable individual.
So, Mr. Burke, you put it. Please continue. I find myself enthralled. I love how you could, like, suck up to him so much. I don't think that'd be our reaction. It does.
Don't you see? You're a free agent. You have no ties here, no interest in this settlement's affairs. Megaton means nothing to you. I represent certain interests.
Well, I guess it wouldn't, because we are new here, but
Megaton as a blight
you're
on
acting
a
very
burgeoning
strangely,
urban
my man.
landscape. If this settlement were to go away, why, who would really care? Certainly not you or I.
So, essentially what you're saying is you want to destroy this town?
No. I'm merely a recruiter. You get to have the
alright, yeah, I can really see the difference now.
The undetonated atomic bomb for which this town is named is still very much alive.
Yes, he is very creepy.
All it needs is
you guys are right.
Motivation. I have in my possession a fusion pulse charge. Once rigged to the bomb, it will be detonated by you at a secure location. Easy money, my friend.
Sims wants me to disarm the bomb. Megaton's under my protection. You're going to leave now. Now, I think in this conversation, we'd kind of want to go along with what he's saying, just to not arouse his suspicion. Maybe even trying to negotiate some money out of him first before we even do anything. Let's see if we get this to work.
Well played. An extra 500 caps, in addition to the base fee when Megaton lies in ruins.
Okay.
Here's the fusion pulse.
Well, I was kind of hoping we could get some kind of advancement on the payment, but I guess it doesn't work that way.
Meet me at Tenpenny Tower. It's southwest of here, well out of harm's way. You can't miss it. Any questions?
Well, our speech is really working well. Yeah, don't worry exactly. I'm not intending to destroy the town. You can actually do this and still go about doing this a different way. Hopefully I can get to work correctly the way I wanted to, but I might have to save and reload a few times, so we'll see about this. What if I can't do it?
Lack the aptitude, you mean? You're not rewiring the thing, just attaching the pulse charge to the detonator.
I love how he's just talking about this inside the...
He might have.
Oh, you could actually sell it? Now that I've never done. Let me see about that.
Got a bit of a reputation.
I might try that out. Yeah, we're talking about innocent lives here, Perk. Can I warn them?
Absolutely not.
Oh,
the place,
all right.
the people, they're one and the same. Sacrifices for a nobler future. I assure you, they're worth 10 times as much in death as they are in life.
Well, all right, I guess I gotta go.
Don't let me keep you.
Alright, we'll come back here to talk to some of the other people maybe later. For now, I think we'd kind of want to deal with this right away. This is a bit concerning.
Yeah, what the hell do you want?
Pardon me. So I'm actually going to try what Troll said in the chat. I've never actually tried to sell it before, so I want to see what happens. Oh good, it's still open here.
Hey, I
have
hear
to do all
you're
this
that
first,
stray
though.
from the vault. I haven't seen one of you for years. Good to meet you. I'm Moira Brown. I run Craterside Supply. But what I really do is mostly tinkering and research. Say,
Yeah, I've never
working
tried
on a
it
book
either.
about the wasteland.
I guess we'll find out now.
Great to have the forward.
Although I
by
have to
a
do
vault
this, of
dweller.
course.
Help me out, would you?
Now, how exactly would you know we're from the vault? We're not even wearing a vault suit. Where do you get the vault suit back there? What vault suit?
I'm pretty sure I remember a girl coming into town with that about 10, 12 years ago. She didn't know a thing about the wastes, and I knew she'd get herself hurt without some sort of protection. So I offered to armor her vault suit. Never saw her again. Probably died out there, poor thing.
Jeez.
In a way, she gave me the idea to write this book. It's yours, if you help.
Oh, do you like this character, Mike? Good old Moira? Sure, I guess so.
Great. Just tell me what it's like to live underground all your life, or to come outside for the first time, or whatever strikes your fancy.
Yeah, Yes, it was truly a paradise down there. No fears, no worries, no fighting. All until Dad left. Yeah, that's kind of a freaking lie, isn't it? Hold on a second. We kind of got into fights all the time, even with our own dad. Oh man, that was a good beginning. Of course, that is all canon now for a character. Yeah, this outside place is amazing. In the main room, I can't even see the ceiling. Start the joke.
Yeah, you wouldn't imagine how hard it is to replace that big light bulb up there, too. That's great for a forward. Open with a joke and all that. Here, take the suit. Something tells me you might need it. That'll be good for the book. In fact, want to help me with the research? I can pay you, and it'll be fun.
Oh, alright then. So yeah, what is this book you're working on exactly?
Well, it's a dangerous place out there in the wastes, right? People could really use a compilation of good
Yeah,
advice.
she's a really goofy
like
character.
A wasteland survival
Mike, have you ever
guide.
seen what happens if you actually do
For
blow up
that,
the town?
I need an assistant to test my
If you're
theories.
doing the one guy's
I
mission?
wouldn't want anyone to get hurt because of a mistake.
Something
Nobody's
interesting
ever
happens to
happy
her.
when that
I don't know if
happens.
you've ever seen that before.
No, then they just yell a lot at me with mean words.
Yeah. Sounds like a great idea. I can't wait to help you.
good enthusiasm. Now, I think the first chapter will have to be about surviving day-to-day dangers. Things like where it is and isn't safe to find food, the dangers of radiation, and how to avoid and even profit from dangerous landmines. Ooh, sounds like
landmines,
fun,
always a good
doesn't it?
time.
Which do you want to do first?
I think we should start with getting food. I think this is the easiest one to do.
Well, food
We're not gonna do
and
this right away,
medicine.
though.
Everyone needs them once in a while, right? So they need a good place to find them.
Yeah, when you do that,
There's
it
an old
does
Super-Duper
remove a lot
Mart
of things
not
you'd
far
normally
from
be able to
here.
do from the game.
I need to know if a place
But
like
what's funny is,
that
in
still has any
particular,
food or
you can
medicine
still do
left in
her
it.
missions, because once you explode the bomb, she actually still survives, but as a ghoul, and it's actually kind of funny. If you ever are able to watch a video on it, you probably should. Well, we'll check it out.
Oh, great! Food is most important, but see if you can get medicine too. And if there's nothing to find, then just come back in one piece, okay?
Alright, let's do the bartering system here.
Sorry, I'm closed. Come back tomorrow and we'll talk.
Aw, all that for nothing?
Sure thing. I'm an open book. What do you want to know?
Why can't you do the research?
Oh, I haven't got nearly the experience in the wastes that you do. If I tried half of these things, I'd get my head blown off. At least you look like
Yeah,
you
so
can
she
really
doesn't want to
handle
risk her own
yourself
neck,
out
of
there.
course. That's what it's
all
all
I'm
about.
good at is coming up with the ideas and fiddling with junk for caravans.
Yeah, I could just do that. Well,
I know,
we'll
right?
just leave this
I
conversation
figured
and
instead
come
of
back
just
later.
helping out the
There
caravans
might be other
that
places
cause
we could
junk,
sell things, though.
Why not put my brilliant mind to work for everyone?
Okay,
And
we get it.
between my mind and your experience, this guide'll save 12 times more lives than those greedy merchants will.
Well, those caravans can help people, don't you think?
Well, I guess they do bring important supplies here and there. But still, I can help out so much more than the boring old stuff they do. Writing this book will make a huge difference. Trust me.
Alright. I have to go.
Remember, I'll buy whatever you're selling.
Yeah, except for not right now, apparently.
Hi, I'm Maggie. I live with Billy Creel. Do you know him? He's not my dad or anything, but he takes care of me now. Anyway,
Oh.
I should go. Bye.
Alright, if you say so.
I don't talk to most of them. Billy says that I have to be careful, even when people seem nice. And I'm especially not allowed to talk to Mr. Jericho.
Oh,
I
right.
usually play with Hardin most days.
I think there's
when his
a
dad isn't taking him out to learn
kind of
to
a
shoot or
weird and
something.
dark backstory to
Billy
Jericho
says that he's going
if
to
you
teach me to shoot one day too.
go around and you get more of the lore on him.
Billy does. Have you met Billy? Billy Creel? A long, long time ago, he saved me from raiders. They killed my real parents. But Billy showed up before they got me. And now he's
Huh.
like my daddy.
That sounds a little suspicious. I'm not gonna lie.
It's okay, I guess. I used to live way far away when I was little, before Billy found me.
Oh, alright. Take care, I guess.
I got nothing to say to you.
Yeah, I don't think there's much else we could do here right now. Let's go around town. It's a nice night. Luckily we're able to see. The brighter nights is probably helping out. I guess we'd stop by inside the clinic, because we're kind of right on top of it.
You don't got nearly enough holes in you to be bothering me. I'm Doc Church, and I run this clinic. Now,
I think we get a
before you
mission
go
from this
asking
guy,
me for
too.
help, you'd better know the rules. Rule 1, don't bother me.
Well,
If
yes,
you do
I don't know
bother
if
me,
you've
you better
seen
be damn
some of the
near
lore on
dead.
Jericho, but he's a
I'm
very
busy enough
dodgy
taking
guy,
care of people I actually like.
to kind of say the least.
Follow my rule. I'll keep you patched
We might
up.
find it in this
I'll keep
episode if we
getting paid,
go
and
around
we'll
enough.
get along just fine.
Yeah, we don't want to do any of this right now. We kind of could figure this out on our own,
I'm the
but we'll
town
ask.
doc. If it's cut, I sew it up. If it's infected, I cut it off.
What do you know about the people around here?
A doctor doesn't talk about his patients. At least not to strangers, he doesn't.
Yeah, I know, this is the whole confidentiality thing. Ooh. We're probably not going to be able to get this, but if we have our medicine up, we might be able to get this eventually. This must be added from the mod. I feel like this is a New Vegas type of thing. Well, we'll give this a shot anyway. I'm only trying to help Doc.
All right, look.
Oh, I actually got
telling
this.
You this
I'm shocked.
Because you seem like an okay sort, and I'm hoping maybe you can talk some sense into the boy. Leo Stahl. That boy got himself a problem with Jet. I've caught him in here 2 to 3 times trying to steal what I keep around for anesthetic. Not even his own family knows it. He goes up to the water treatment plant at night to get high. I don't know. I can't reach him. Maybe you can.
Yeah, we could try to do that. I think we actually get some chems and some money from doing that. Alright, thank you, Doc.
Try to be careful.
Now, I do think there's something else in here we can get. I guess it's not from talking to him. I don't know if he's going to let us take it, though. Oh, excuse me. Can you move slightly? Alright, so we could take this, since it's not right, it's not stealing, so that's okay. Let's have a listen on the old Pip-Boy.
Hey, Doc. I'm only sharing this with you because you seem like someone we can trust. Have you heard about the synthetic men they make up north in the Commonwealth? Well, the rumors are true. They're called androids. They're men like us, just made out of different parts. I know one of these androids. He's looking for a trustworthy doctor to perform some facial surgery. Can you do it? Do you know someone who can? Also, do you know anyone who's really a whiz with computers?
So that gives us a mission to do for later. I think we could.
Enough holes in you. You came in here on your own power.
I think we could talk to him
so
again. He
must
might
not
have
be
more
busted
information
up
now.
too bad.
Yeah, here we go.
Some
Anything about this android.
VIP from up north looking for surgery and computer expertise. I don't pay attention to that crap, and neither should you.
Then why did you keep it at your computer? As if you were listening to it and you thought it was important. Well, that's all we get from him.
Try not to hurt yourself.
Yeah, this is a mission which I think it spans a couple of different areas in the game. I figured just get it now, though, while we're in the area for later. Oh, we have some patients here. Not that we can really do anything with them. We'll just leave them alone for now. Probably don't want to mess around with them too much. Right.
I present to your will this frail
I get some additional lighting, but it's not going to help out too much.
I beg of you.
Now, we could disarm this
use me
still.
as your vessel. Guide me to your
There's actually other stuff I want to do first. Still, even now. Wait, is that Leo guy here? Let me see. I think this is where he lives. Did she say anything about him?
No, I've never seen you in Megaton before. Well, let me guess. Just passing through, right? We get people trying to settle down here all the time. Anyway, if you're
Yeah, this is
hungry,
a whole
you came to the
family
right place.
business we
What
have
can I get you?
over here.
Some people hate this place, but I guess that's their right. What the hell do they want out of life? Food, shelter, and safety. Works for me.
Anything else about the town?
I ain't heard much. Truth be told, I don't really ever leave the lantern. Too much work. Too few hours in the day, you know? Remember us if you need something.
Body into new life.
Well, there's a couple of people, but none of them are the guy we need in particular. Yeah, you have these generic settlers. They never really say anything much.
A bit twitchy, but nice.
What are you doing at the computer? What the hell? You're not supposed to be here. Yeah, Leo's a bit twitchy. We kind of know why, too. Is this him?
You need something?
Oh, this is Andy.
Hmm? Oh, I'm afraid I'm quite busy right now.
The other brother.
If it's food you're after, talk to Jenny or Leo. Otherwise, I can't help you. Outside of Megaton? Any place other than here sounds like heaven to me. Fuck this place. If it weren't for you wasteland types coming through with
I mean,
your
it can be
peps,
pretty
I'd
dangerous
here
out in the
a second.
wilds.
Assuming that I could convince Jenny and Leo. It's a hole. A dead end. So why do I stay? Well, it's a hole that makes me money.
Well, in that case, it can't be that bad.
Moriarty pisses in his still. Crazy bastard thinks it's hilarious.
Ew.
Besides, you'll get your throat cut in that pit. You're much better off here. Hey,
Yeah,
maybe I'll
okay,
put
note
that
to
on the
self.
sign
Don't buy
out
anything
front.
from
The brass
Moriarty's.
lantern. Cleaner, safer, and less likely to have piss in the drinks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
catch you later.
it's not a bad pitch, I guess. I guess the guy's not here right now. You know, he might, since he is kind of the chem addict, he might be...
on your unworthy servant. We
That's not
stay
him.
true until the day of division.
I think there's a place in particular he goes to do his thing. I think it's up here. You can actually find it correctly. Yeah, the water processing plant. There he is. Talk to Walter first. Walter's a nice guy. I don't think you really talked to him that much in the game, but he's kind of cool. What can I do to help out around this place?
Well, it's no secret that the old water treatment plant is on its last legs. And I'm the only one in town that can keep the damn thing running. I spend so much time up in the plant that I can't take care of the leaks that keep springing up in the pipes around town. Now, I don't expect much from strangers, but if you've got the
This is something which you need a specific
those
minimum level of repair skill in, which might be 25 or something. I don't know if we have that. How many leaks
From
are
the
there?
pressure in the plant, my guess is that there are 3 of them scattered around town. Check along the pipes and the valves, but they might be a bit tricky to spot.
And you can't fix them?
I could, but I can't hunt for leaks all damn day. That rust bucket purifier would fall
There's
apart
only 3
without
of them.
me
How
around
hard
to
could it
plug up.
be?
The
That
only
seems kind of
break I
silly,
get
but
is when I shut the thing off
at least
for
I
the
guess it's
night.
something to do.
And I can't look for leaks when the water isn't running.
All right, we gotcha.
I hope you can help. If folks knew how bad it was getting up here, well, I don't know what would happen.
All right, we'll do that first before talking
Goodbye.
any more to him. I think we got a good idea of what's going on in the city anyway.
Hello.
There he is.
Well, goddamn. You're new, right? Name's Leo Stahl. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Yeah.
All right, if you say so. All right, let's talk to him about his little habit here.
Damn it. Who told you? I mean, I have no idea what you're talking about.
So I think actually a couple people mentioned it, because that one guy, what was his name? Mr. Burke, that's right. Mr. Burke mentioned it, and then the doctor also mentioned it, even though he's breaking his whole confidentiality rules. Let's try to help him.
Help? What's to help? So I'm a junkie. Big fucking deal. It's not like I'm hurting anyone.
You're hurting your family. Jenny and Andy care about you. Yeah, this is speech level 100, or 100% chance of working, so it's actually a pretty low requirement to pass this one. Whatever it is.
I guess you're right. I have to tell them about my problem, don't I?
Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea for you. I could tell them for you. I think we just let him do it. I don't think this particularly matters, actually.
I just don't know what to say. I've been stealing from both of them for years to get my fix. Where do I even start? Well, I'll figure something out. Look, I want to thank you for your help. I guess it took a complete stranger to show me what an ass I've been. Take this key. It's to my private stash in the water treatment plant. Just get rid of the stuff. Burn it, sell it. I don't care what happens to it.
You made the right choice there, Leo.
Thanks. It'll be hard, but I'll do my best.
All right, good stuff. Oh, I think that's a level up. All right, let's get out of here.
Talk to you later, buddy.
Yeah, there we go. All right, repairs at 25. I think that's where we need it anyway. We have what we need for explosives. We could put it mostly into speech, which is what I usually do. Or I could start putting it into lockpick and try to get that up to... I guess it would be 50 where we get the next level. I think now we could do normal, or is it easy, whatever it is, and then eventually we could do average, and then there's hard. Well, if we only get 20 at each level, so 30 we could do a completely next one. I'll put in speech so that we have a better chance of getting things passed. Anything else I want to change real quick? I'm going to leave survival down, even though it should be helpful eventually. I might just put it all into speech, actually. Yeah, we're not doing anything with combat yet, so I might wait on that a little bit longer. Medicine we don't need it for. Yeah, I'm going to put it all in speech mostly. Maybe I'll boost up science a little bit. Nah, that can wait. Speed checks are really important early on. Alright. There's one we want to get eventually that I can't remember what it's called. It gives you more points in... Yeah, this one. So each level up, but we have to get to level 4 first. Okay. In that case, we'll stick with this. We should be good. Okay. I should be able to use this now. And that'll give me all of his supplies. Yeah, 125 bottle caps and a bunch of chems and stim packs. That's awesome. Okay.
Hey there, buddy. Good to see you.
How's the addiction? Did he kick it yet? Even though we just talked to you?
I just started. But so far, so
yeah,
good.
I mean, you literally just started. He's in charge around here.
Moriarty thinks he is, but Lucas Sims is the law around here, and everyone knows it.
All right.
Nothing. I'm not doing anything. Leave me alone.
I guess that conversation is still a holdover from before you get him to kick his habit, because he's acting suspicious.
Hey, I'm not much of a mudslinger. I don't like to spread stuff around.
All right. That's all. Anything about
What's
this?
to tell? We're alive.
All right.
No problem.
That's unimportant. All right, so we could go around town and fix all the pipes. I guess we'll do that real quick. Make a save as always because I don't want the game to crash. And Bethesda games in general are prone to crashing, as I'm sure you know. I think you played a few of these games before too, Mike, but in general, once you start adding mods, and it makes it even more likely to happen sooner or later.
Hey.
This person has interesting hair. Look at it. What the hell is your hairstyle? I keep getting surprised every time I look at my character, because I forgot we got dressed up in the suit to add to his points. Oh, I have to talk to this guy still. Oh, that's right. I almost forgot. We have to try to sell the item. I think she is a vendor. Oh, she's gone. She probably went to sleep since late at night. Oh, there she is.
Sorry, man. I'm off the clock. Noodle time is over.
Alright, well, never mind.
Sorry, hon.
Well, we'll do it maybe in another playthrough.
Sorry, man. I'm off the clock.
I was trying to get to the door. Excuse me.
Let the men, women, and children of the earth
What is he doing?
come forth together.
Oh, it has to be 30 or higher. It'll take a master plumber to fix this. Well, if I knew that, I would have put points into repair. Oh, will this work? There we go. If you wear the suit, he could fix it. Or the utility outfit. Alright, I have to switch back and forth. Quickly getting clothed in and out. Alright, let's talk to this guy now.
Yes.
We met a man named Perk. He said he'd pay me to rig the bomb to explode.
He said what? Oh, I never did like the look of him.
Nope. He even gave me this fusion pulse charge to rig the bomb. Take it.
Jesus, give me that thing.
What did you know, Mike? How dare you laugh at me?
Find this Perk character. You're about to get an education in wasteland justice.
All right, get to watch it firsthand. And it's funny the way this guy kind of moves through the town. He's kind of like hopping. Oh. All right, this part's kind of annoying to do. We'll have to see if it works out. Oh, I need more than 25? Oh, okay. Well, you don't have to show off that you knew it, man. You don't have to rub it in. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'll get loaded up inside the store. But hey, at least we were able to use the utility suit to get our stats up to where they needed to be anyway. So it's alright in the end. We got it under control. Alright. We only have this one gun. I don't know if it's gonna work. Oh, I actually have two. But this gun is definitely better.
You there, Perk. Explain your business in Megaton.
I'm sorry. Sheriff, what are you hollering about?
Looking's free.
You know damn well what I'm talking about. The bomb. You're trying to blow it up. Have you lost your goddamn mind?
Sheriff.
Oh, hold on.
I'm afraid there's been a...
Ah, that was scary.
misunderstanding. Someone has surely been spreading rumors. I'll be sure to address the situation personally.
I feel like we should put him wearing something else, but I kind of forgot.
At least until I figure out what the hell's going on around here.
And I'm afraid I won't be able to oblige your request, Sheriff. I have pressing matters to attend to. Now, step aside.
This isn't open to discussion. You're coming with me.
Why do you knuckle-draggers always insist on doing things the hard way?
Get ready.
Very well, Sheriff. Lead the way.
Not a good idea.
Not bad. Not bad.
Oh, we did it. Okay.
Better him than me.
Oh, you asshole. I was trying to talk to you. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is.
I must be getting slow in my old age. Thanks for saving my hide there.
You're welcome. Oh. Yeah, there's nothing else you can really say to him.
Have a good one.
Doing that scene doesn't really get you too much, but I always thought it was pretty cool. And yeah, we could loot the guy. He gives us his house key, some rounds, and a silence pistol, which is totally awesome. And I think he has a fancy suit too. Good God, look at what happened to his face. You know, what's funny is he still has his hat on. But we took his hat, didn't we? Yeah, I don't know what the deal with that is. It's a bit of a glitch that always happens whenever you steal someone's clothes like that and their head is decapitated. Anyway, I am shocked that we did that our first time. Usually it takes me a while. Because you have to kind of try to wait until he pulls out his gun and then shoot him real quick. I think luckily it's because we had the slowdown effect we were able to do it so well. So we could put on his clothes if we want. Yeah. Isn't that funny? Oh, what's kind of amusing about this is our hair kind of shows through the hat a bit. Because this is a custom hair mod, so it kind of glitches a little. Well, we usually play the game in first-person mode anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. Huh, okay. Let's take out the other gun. It's actually in pretty bad condition, though. I think you could fix it. There we go. Now it's in good condition. Put our gun away. Come on, it looks awesome. I have to show it off. What do you guys think?
Easy there.
Alright, well, we'll save that. I think there's something she can give us, too.
I don't recognize you. New in town or something?
Yeah, that's right. We just stopped in.
I hope by something to do you mean a job. Otherwise, you want to talk with Nova. I'm looking for someone to make a delivery.
We're not trying to do that. Well, a job usually means I get paid.
Actually, I don't have any caps with me. I used everything I had buying a shack in this town. But if you'd be nice enough to help me, I bet my father would pay you something for all the trip. What do you say?
What about the details?
Hey, you're pretty smart for a wastelander. I need
Yeah, that's right. You could use the gun that you get from... Well, you can use pretty much any gun you want to repair the other one.
If you bring it, I'm sure
as long as it's the same type of gun.
I'll tell you more if you agree. Please, I could really use your help.
Sure, why not?
Great. I'd like you to deliver this message to my family in the Arafu settlement.
Now I'm wondering, though, if I would be able to actually take off the silencer and apply it to the other gun.
He'll be glad to pay you for the trip.
Because New Vegas does have modding features for the guns. Alright, tell us a little bit about
Be
it.
glad to, since you're doing me a big favor and all.
Where is Arafu?
Arafu is northwest of Megaton, on an old overpass over the Potomac. If you follow what's left of the river,
Now we could head there
you can't
instead
miss
to
it.
do one of these missions instead before doing the main mission. Is your family in danger?
No, not really. Maybe my letters just aren't arriving. Whatever you can do to get it there would sure be appreciated.
Alright, fair enough. And who else lives in Arafu? Anyone should know
let's
about?
see. There's Evan King. He's like the sheriff of the town or whatever. Then there's my family, the Ewer family, and a lady who lives alone named Karen Shenzi.
Anything dangerous?
What? Apart from the wasteland critters, labor raiding parties, raider hit squads, and occasional landmine? No, it's
Okay, yeah, I guess it was a
safe.
dumb question.
If this was easy, I'd go myself, you know.
Yeah, I'm sure you would. Guess we'll end
Okay.
this conversation.
Hey, thanks again for doing this for me. It means a lot.
Now, there might be a few other things I could do beforehand to get some experience points before we do this mission with the bomb. Or we could just do it now. Actually, maybe I will. Hold on. I'm gonna make a save here. Now, if I remember correctly, and if we're trying to play this optimally, if I could actually speak optimally. Alright, I'm just gonna stop saying because I sound like an idiot trying to pronounce it correctly. We get points from him to get to the next mission in the main quest.
What is it, hun?
I think if we sleep with her, we actually get some bonus to our experience for like the next couple of hours. What's it take to hire you, honey?
It takes you renting a room. Sleep in it or don't. I don't care. I get paid either way. Well, for you, a room and some company will run you 100.
Luckily, we don't have to censor this because I think it's just absolutely nothing. Yeah, it's expensive, but
right at the top of the
if
stairs.
I'm remembering
honey.
correctly, you get a
The
lot
room
of
with the
points
big bed.
from completing this next mission.
Take.
And if we get a multiplier, which I think we do here, it's probably going to be worth it. What are you doing?
Leave me alone.
Well, this guy's just acting bizarre. Right, let's let her come up here. Getting stuck on the
Don't
door.
Look at me like that.
Hi.
Hi.
That's why I think she gets in the bed. Yep. Oh boy. Well, at least, you know what? We can sleep until daytime, so at least the stores will be open. I think they open up around 9 or so. So we'll do that. There we are. Oh, we have to drink something, though. Oh, great. Now we're dehydrated. But now we're well rested. So let's take a look at that. Do I have water on me? No, I have to drink from a faucet. Is there one in here? Yeah. Oh, there we go.
What is it, hun?
Oh, I didn't mean to speak to you. Sorry. So we look at our stats now. Under special. Or what is it? Just drink the beer. Oh, come on, Mike. It's too early in the morning for that. What the hell? Where is it? Effects? Yeah, so getting well rested means we get plus 10% to all XP for like the next couple of hours. So that actually makes a pretty big difference. JP, how are things going? Welcome, man. Welcome. And yeah, this is more of the classic Bethesda before things start going astray. So let's go deal with the bomb now. With that, we'll get like a ton of experience points, which should make things a little bit better for us. But yeah, I've been actually working on streaming Fallout for a while now. I'm sure JP would love to see us explode the bomb because he's evil like that, but we're just going to disarm it for now. And where is our favorite deputy? Or I guess sheriff, he's not the deputy. We'd be the deputy if he ever put us in charge of anything.
I'll be damned. You did it, didn't you? You disarmed that thing. Here's your reward. Hell, why don't you move in? Could use someone like you. Got an empty place here you can use. Here's the key indeed.
Awesome.
It ain't much to look at, but talk with Moira. She's got random odds and ends you might be able to spruce the place up with.
I'm glad to hear you enjoyed the rest of the stream, JP. Yeah, once we started going to the basement, we actually started doing a little bit better, I think. And yeah, we got... I didn't see what the number was, but we got more experience than we normally would doing that mission, I believe.
Stay safe.
And that gets another level up too. Okay, awesome. So that puts us in a really good spot. Again, I'm gonna put a lot into speech. Oh, I did say I was gonna get some into lockpick to try to do some more lockpicking. Well, I like speech a lot, as you guys could probably tell. Here, I'll put some into these stats for now. Because maybe I could do both? Let's see. Nah, I'm not going to be able to do both. Well, here's what I could do. 30 and 30, so I could do 20 each next time. And then... 75. Yeah, we don't really need to put the repair up anymore, Mike. Made to guns. Because now we're getting close to leaving town and having to actually do some fighting, so... We should be able to do most of the speech checks now at this point, because we got our speech up pretty high. Alright, and what was it, educated? That's right. Yeah, we're not blowing up the town, JP. Maybe if I do another LP of this later on, we'll play as a chaotic, evil character. And so now we have a house all to ourselves. This is what I really wanted to do, because it's good having a place to store your items in. With the way I play this game, anyway. So I'm trying to think how much weight we have to have. I think it has to be at least 180. So I do have to carry around a certain amount of junk. Oh, that's right. I can repair stuff like the baseball bats to make that stronger. Let me do that real quick. Here we go. Probably not gonna use the lead pipe. I'll put that away. But yeah, I'm glad people are enjoying the games I've been streaming lately. Oh, wait, one more note about Outlast. You know, JP, speaking about Outlast, I might be doing a second stream later tonight. And if I do, it's probably going to be some more Outlast. So if you're going to be on later tonight, you have that to look forward to. Although, actually, didn't you say you were thinking about doing a stream soon, JP? I don't want to interrupt anything if you've got anything planned. I've kind of been looking forward to seeing more of your streams as well lately. Let me put this away. Well, duct tape does fix everything. Come on. Let's throw away the random junk. Oh, at the end when you're in the prison and you're running away from Chris. Who's Chris? You can clearly see the hatch opening to get you to climb up as security office, and you completely missed it. Oh, did I? Oh no. Well, yeah, I'm not the most observant. I will admit to that. Oh, okay, yeah, sure. I'm probably only going to be streaming for a little bit longer. And then I'm going to have something for dinner, and then I would do whatever I was going to do. Well, I'll see what you have to say first. Let's see, is that okay? I'm probably going to be streaming for another half hour or so, for anyone wondering. Whoops, what am I trying to look at? Oh, it is stats. It would be condition? No, special. Alright, nothing is debuffed, that's good. Oh, so Chris is the big guy who's chasing you around the asylum. I gotcha. I didn't know that he had a name. He's just kind of like the big guy that was trying to kill me. In my head. Maybe 75. I don't know exactly what the number I'm going for is. Let me see. If I do 74... No, that's still good. Bone saw. Let's put away anything that's completely unnecessary. Iron. We picked up so much junk. It's incredible. Let's see. Oh, still good. Mate's 150. Let's see. Oh, yep, it is. Oh, a little bit more. Oh, come on. You accusing me or Frog of raiding on Tri's parade? Who would raid on my parade? What is this? Knowing Frog and Mike, that means one of them are currently planning a stream for tonight. Mike always has a way of doing that. Although he hasn't actually streamed in a long time. So maybe he's not. Maybe it was 160, I don't know. What? That's weird. Alright, so yeah, I guess it's 160. I guess I wasn't paying enough attention. Alright, so we got our very own house. Now, it takes a while before you're able to finally kit it out properly and have everything you need inside, but houses are very, very useful for later in the game, which is why I wanted to come and get this pretty much as soon as possible. Alright, let's see what else we can do in town before having to actually leave officially. I think there's a few more repairs I have to make, which means it's probably where the utility outfit. Oh, now it's debuffed again. What's going on here? What the heck? Now it's... what? Alright. It's a bit glitchy. Maybe I shouldn't have taken this perk after all. What is it now? Alright, now it's normal. Alright, well, hopefully that holds up. Alright, there's water leak in there. There's water leak in here. I think that's the three of them. I think it still continues if you drop off the bobblehead. I'm just gonna hold on to it for now, though. Oh, you know what we could do? We could actually sneak into this guy's house. If I remember correctly,
Looking's free.
the reason why I'm doing this is to get you a little bit of experience points each time you do something like this.
Will cost ya.
Even though it's supposedly evil. Right. Blah blah, we did that. Now, I could read that to get the mission, but I could also persuade the guy. And I'd rather persuade him because that gets us more experience too. I guess I could do that now while I'm here. We're not debuffed, are we? Okay, great.
Colin Moriarty, at your service.
Oh, wait, I'm wearing the wrong outfit, though. Whoop. Sorry, Colin. One moment, please. Let's get properly attired. And now we'll address the guy.
Ah, my new friend. What can I get you? Some sorters are best buried, and I'm a man that can provide all sorts of tools to bury them.
Well, I'm looking for my father, middle-aged guy. I like how that's the only description we really give for him. Let's try this again. Yeah, exactly, Mike. Maybe you've seen him.
My God, it's you. The little baby boy all grown up. Persistent little bastard, ain't you? Then and now, it would seem. It's been a long time, kid. Oh, your daddy passed through here all right. Here and gone.
One of the things
Got
that's
what he
funny
came
about
for and
Fallout,
left. I'm assuming you'll do the
at least
same,
Fallout
correct?
3, is you could actually bypass doing most of the main story. And that's if you go to this one place where your dad is supposed to be, and you go there from getting out of the vault, you can actually skip pretty much half of the main mission. But me and my father were born in the vault.
Is
At least that's
that
what I thought.
Your father told you? That you were born in that hole? That he was born there as well? Oh, the lies we tell to those we love. Your father brought you to the vault right after you were born. To keep you safe, you see. I remember it well, you stayed in my saloon after all. That's right. Your father, his Brotherhood of Steel friend, and you,
Brotherhood of
suckling
Steel?
babe with nary a tit to suckle.
What could that be?
Sorry about your mom, truly. But life goes on. Daddy lied. Life's full of little disappointments.
Yeah, well, the funny thing
now
about
you're
that,
all
Mike,
grown
is
up
that
and wondering where
what would
he's
have
gone.
happened is our character be right in front of this guy, say, hold on a second, and then he quickly changes his clothes, and then he talks to him. But my dad told me we were born in the vault.
Ah, I see. You know, I heard about the brainwashing that goes on down there. From some other fella, escaped. 5 years back. All hail the overseer. We're born in the vault, we die in the vault, and all that other assorted lunacy. Kid, you've got better programming than our own Deputy Weld. You'd best wise up quick.
Oh yeah, they already have a
Want
deputy. It's a
anyone
robot.
taking
Forgot about
advantage
that.
of you, hmm?
Oh, we got 100% on this, so I probably didn't even need to wear the suit. I was kidding. Dad talked about you all the time. No, really, where is he?
Did he?
It's a lie.
Our time together was brief, but that is the way of it out here. When a bond is forged, little else matters, Well, he did come through here, but he left. I'm truly sorry. But maybe you can catch up to him. He headed southeast into the city. Said he needed information from those loonies at the station. You know, Galaxy News Radio. What there is of it.
It's all this about Galaxy News Radio.
Galaxy News Radio is some loudmouth radio station located in the ruins of DC. Three Dog, the king of that loony bin, keeps yapping about fighting some good fight or something. A bunch of crap. But I suppose if you wanted to know what was going on in the wasteland, that's the place to go. Me, I could care less.
Can you tell me anything about the area outside?
The wasteland? Why the hell would you want to go out there? Listen to me, lad. Megaton has everything you could possibly need. Why go anywhere else?
Want to buy a drink?
Tell it to Gob. He'll get you whatever you need. Stay
Anything
the
about
fuck out
Megaton?
of me business. Don't go where you don't belong and buy your drinks here. That's all you need to know.
Alright, sure. So what do you do around here?
I keep these yokels knee-deep in booze and poon. They keep me knee-deep in caps. It's a fair trade, if you ask me.
I forgot about that line. What's the word?
I own a saloon, kid. Rumors are part and parcel. So I'll give you this one for free. Not sure if you've met her, but Lucy West, that pretty young thing?
Yeah, we already
She's
talked to her
afraid.
and got her mission.
Of what? Of who? I couldn't say. But you can feel the fear on her.
Alright, that's good.
Don't let me keep you.
Yeah, talk to you later.
What is it, hun?
You have anything else, do you? Nope. What about Gob here?
Good to see you again. Need a drink?
Yeah, he was talking about the radio before. Let's ask where he came from first.
A place called Underworld.
Whoa.
It's a ghoul city down in D.C. I set off up
His
here
voice
to find
changed.
adventure and fortune. And, well, I found this place.
I'm sort of stuck here. Colin says that I can't leave until I
What?
pay off my debt to him.
Why does this
Of course, he
always
charges
happen
me
in Elder
room and
Scroll
board.
or Bethesda games?
If you ever get to Underworld, tell Carol that I said hi.
Like, there's always one voice line that's voiced somewhat differently than all the others. and get a completely new voice.
Mr. Moriarty says we can keep it on. It's a good radio station. I like hearing the DJ, Three Dog, and how he's helping to fight the good fight. If only I was a part of that, instead of being stuck in this dive.
Oh, man. All right, Gob. Talk to you later.
Don't hit me.
No, I'm not going to hit you. What are you talking about? That's a weird line of dialogue. Oh, yeah. One of the things they added in, there's actually gambling that you can do now. Although we're probably not going to have much luck at it. There's still blood on this chair. Oh, he's gambling right now.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, we could do some gambling, but I don't feel like it right now. It's Jericho. Oh, yeah, I think I remembered what I was going to show off.
Got something on your mind?
So, yeah, if you came in here and you didn't talk to this guy, you could use his terminal. And, we lose karma every time we check it out, because it's kind of annoying that way. You get some facts about the people around town. So, the residents, Jericho. Jericho's been a bad boy. I heard all about him and Jenny Stahl. Tried to slip her some of the old gun barrel while she's yelling no. So, yeah, when I was saying that Jericho is kind of a questionable individual, that should tell you mostly what you need to know right there. He's lucky the gun didn't go off, where that would have given the Stahl clan something to crap their pants about. He thinks he's king of the hill, walking around Megaton like he does all high and mighty. Tries to pull that shit with me, and the Jenny incident goes public. So yeah, Jericho, kind of a scumbag. Never trust a junkie. That's what I've learned trying to deal with this. So you can actually learn about his drug problems through this as well, if you wanted to. Andy, guy's a piece of work. Opening a fucking bar in my town, what a jackass. I swear he's up to something. Well, for now, I still have my secret weapon, Nova. Best refreshment in town. Billy, that Nuka-Cola swilling prick, parading his little daughter, Maggie, around for all to see like a proud father. Yeah, right. Found her wandering around the wasteland, my left ass cheek. I bet old Billy fed Maggie's parents that buckshot sandwich himself. Then added that little girl to his trophy collection in that shithole he calls a home. I better keep my eye on him. Doc Church thinks he's a freaking badass. Everyone runs to him if they got a damn wood splinter. And he just laps up their caps like a drunk downing alcohol. People only knew he used to be a medic for the slavers at Paradise Falls. Ah, I didn't actually know that about him. They'd run his sorry ass right out of town. But I think I'll keep that little nugget tucked away for later use. So, yeah, Moriarty's real business is information around here. And he's got dirt on pretty much everyone. Mr. Perk, the guy we killed. So, even he found him to be a bit of a weirdo, but he didn't really know what he was up to. As long as he pays for his drinks, he could stay here until that damn bomb explodes. Kind of ironic. And James, our good old dad. Out of nowhere, James came back to Megaton, since he stayed here before he asked me where the hell he could get a lay of the land and find out what's going on in the world. I told him about Galaxy News Radio, in the ruins of DC, and that guy Three Dog. Then like that, he was gone again. I remember the first time he showed up almost 20 years ago. I never expected someone to actually want to be able to get into the vault. But he must have had his reasons. He had his kid with him, some baby, that wouldn't shut the fuck up. Normally, I would have kicked someone like that out of my place, but he has a way with words. Then like that, he ducks into the Vault 101, and he's gone for almost 20 years. Nice guy, I guess, but he never spends enough caps. Oh, that's his real problem, huh? Okay. Well, that's all I really wanted to get from that. Yeah, there's something else. I had to go report back to the guy that he had fixed all the leaks of the pipes. I think it's just around this way. There he is.
Yeah, what is it?
What in particular is that WoW 2, JP? Oh, I think we missed one. Hold on. Sorry. I think it's the one that's up here. You have to jump down to it. Yeah. This one's kind of a pain to get to. You break your legs doing this. And that actually is a thing that happens in this game. Oh. Put my suit back on. There we go. There we are. Can I get back up? Oh, they had the patience to read all that? Yeah, there is a lot of reading in this game. I'm gonna try to read what I remember being important for the most part. Oh, he left now, of course. Maybe he went inside. Oh, there he is. But yeah, I find a lot of the lore of this game interesting. So I kind of will probably take my time for a lot of this, actually read stuff. It's fixed.
I'll be. The pressure's up in the plant. It looks like all the leaks have been fixed. Thank you, stranger. Thank you. But listen, it's only a matter of time before they burst again. And someone like you might not be around to fix them. I'll make you a deal. I'll give you caps for any scrap metal you can bring me. You'll find it all over the place out there in the waste. If I have a steady supply of scrap, I can keep the plant running and the pipe should be just fine. We got a deal?
Yep, sounds good to me.
Good. This just keeps looking better. Those parts will keep this place running and the town in fresh water. Hurry back as soon as you find some. What do you need?
I think I might have some now.
I sure am, Sonny. What have you got for me?
I think if you do this, you get karma, but I don't really care to get karma right now, so give me the money.
Well, all right. Let me count out your caps.
All right, we got 20. What can you tell me about Megaton? Yeah, what can you tell me about Megaton?
What can I tell you about Megaton? Well, that fucking bomb is killing us all slowly. How's that for a piece of information?
Okay. Well, I disarmed it, so you should be a little bit more thankful.
Plant. This old rusted hunk keeps us in clean water. For now. Sure, you got the purifier working right again. But if it runs out of water to pump, then we're still screwed.
Okay, okay, calm down.
Well, back to work.
How's our health doing, by the way? I could take a drink from here. 5 rads? Well, I mean, it's not the worst. Let's get a bit of extra health for myself. Alright, that's decent. Let's look around his house a little bit. Don't I feel warm and fuzzy? Of course I do. Whoa. It doesn't have anything particularly useful. What are you fixing here?
Respect, I tell you.
Okay. Alright, Rodney. So I guess he's fixing invisible pipes now. Alright. Actually, I don't know if I can get in here. No, it's locked to us. There's something in Sim's house that we want to get, but I'm gonna have to increase my lockpick skill. Eventually. For now, I think that's pretty much all we could do in the town. We kind of lost a bit of weight. I'm gonna pick some stuff back up. Because we sold the guy the scrap metal. How much money do we have, by the way? Okay, over 1,000 caps. Eventually we're gonna buy some stuff for the house, but it's probably gonna be expensive, so I don't want to get it just yet. Yeah, we'll take this, I guess. Alright, that's back to normal. Yeah, we do have one of these guys we could use, but they really don't do all that much in this game. Or at least I should say they don't do too much for the houses. You go inside people's houses and loot them real quick if you want to get any items. It was open to us. I know, we shouldn't be robbing people, but it's a lot of fun. Sometimes they do have useful equipment. Like bobby pins. And comic books. And whoa, Chinese officer's sword. I'm gonna take that. That's kind of unique, I think. Where are the stats of that? Hold on, let me take a look. I'm kind of interested. Oh, it's actually not that good. 15 DPS. I think the baseball bat's actually more. Yeah, 23. Okay. Can you get pure water from the robot? He might give you some pure water. Let me talk to him. Oh.
Good day to you, sir. If I may be so bold, the blue of the vault suit contrasts brilliantly with your eyes. You stupid git.
Well, that's not very nice, Wadsworth.
Good morning, sir. What can I do for you?
I like something to drink.
Certainly, sir. Here you are.
Oh, there we go. Good call, Mike. Yeah, we got a free drink from this guy. Any jokes?
Yeah, the two cannibals are eating a clown. One cannibal turns to the other and asks, "Does this taste funny to you?"
Very well done. Very, very well done.
If there's anything you require further, feel free to ask, sir.
Alright. Yeah, there's some stuff we could do in the house, but not a lot right now. How much is this? Oh, this is only 3 rads if you drink from here. We can get up to 3 from them? Here, let's max out our health. Even though it does give us a few more rads. Eventually we can get that cured anyway.
Good morning, sir. What? Certainly, sir. Certainly. Certainly, sir. Certainly.
Oh, he gives you a bunch. Okay. I don't know how much you could take, but he gave us, what was that, 5? Oh, there it is. Purified water. Yeah, we have 5 of them. Alright, well, that should, get us through for a while. I don't know if there's anything else in this town we really need to get in particular. Eventually he does have to recharge? Okay. Lucy's house. Does she have anything? Well, nothing in particular. I guess we shouldn't steal from her. She's not really as bad as some of the others in town. We did get a few missions. Let me see. Maybe we'll start on one of those. We do the Super-Duper Mart. That's nearby. Yeah, I guess we'll do this one. We'll do this before ending the stream. I thought that was a dead body part for a second from afar. So let's set out, see if we could take on the mission. I don't think it involves too much fighting. Actually, I think it does involve a bit. We'll see how bad it is. Maybe we'll save here before we leave, just in case this goes awry. With an actual permanent save. At least I'm pretty sure the Super-Duper Mart isn't too difficult. Although if it is, it'd probably be more entertaining for you guys watching me get my ass kicked. Nope, nothing here. So there's a compass you could get if you bring up the menu, or well, not the menu, but if I bring up the HUD. Right now I have a mod that disables the HUD to kind of minimize the stuff going on screen here. Is it this way? I think it's this way. I should have my weapon out in case I need to fight. Because we are in the wilds now. Oh. There we are. Alright, well, we killed our first dog of the game. A vicious dog at that. Alright, let's continue. Now, I could switch to my baseball bat to make this a little bit more efficient on ammo, because it's probably not the best use of ammo in this game, killing the dog. What a jerk for killing the dog. Come on. The dog was gonna bite me. I had to do it. I think we get some, yeah, look at that. Some corn from this. Or maize. Maize, however they pronounce that. Ooh, okay, I'll take that. Oh, get some of our ammo back. Yeah, it pays to be a bit thorough when you're checking around because there tends to be things hidden in these little areas like this. Well, I don't think you could do much with a cooking pot. Whoa. There's a guy out there. I don't know if he saw me. I guess he's friendly. Hello?
Why don't you go bother the Brotherhood or something?
I like your armor.
The Brotherhood or something.
Alright, well, I guess she doesn't want to talk to me. That was weird.
Why don't you look where you're going?
Shut up! What the hell is your problem? Sheesh. This person's a dick. I think there's nothing else in here, though. He's coming up to hug me. Well, I don't know. What do you think about that person we just met, Mike? Is that a robot? Yeah, there is. The robots are usually unfriendly when they're out in the wild like this. Actually, let me see if I can do something. Hey, robot. Are you unfriendly? Oh, it's actually not attacking. Oh, it belongs to the other person. They're just really far apart. What I was gonna try to do, and this is me, you know, of course being a bit mischievous, I was gonna see if I could get the robot to fight me, and if it would then end up fighting that person, but they're actually aligned together. Actually, there's a few of them. What's going on here?
Hey, local, shouldn't you be banging rocks together or something?
Alright, well, yeah, they're very full of themselves. Let's just move on, I guess. Obviously, I'm not gonna fight these guys. I wonder if they killed all these cows over here. Or the Brahmin, as they call them in this game. The mutated cows. Well, I guess we don't have to worry about hostiles, because it seems to be these guys in the area, and they probably clear them out. Oh. Now I'm hearing gunfire. Yeah, this is the place we're supposed to be going to, and of course there's fighting outside of it. Ooh. Uh-oh. You see me? Should probably put on some armor, because I'm just realizing now that I'm not wearing anything to defend myself. This is good. Anything else, though? Yeah, don't have much in the way of armor right now for our character. Sure, why not? Ooh. I forget if these things are tough or not. Well, at least I have the drop on them. I can hit them. Can't tell if I'm hitting him or not. Oh. I think I am hitting him, but it's not doing anything. Yeah, he's tough. Shit. Alright, well of course you had to have a difficult enemy spawn here to make things difficult for us. Try the melee weapon. Oh. Oh well. I can't say I'm surprised that happened. Yeah, I think this is more of a later game enemy that you usually find. Not necessarily late game, but more of a mid game. Some of the enemies do spawn kind of randomly. Alright, well, let's try that again. We got hugged by a giant bear creature. Hugged to death, exactly. Let me see if I can find anything down here. Oh, what the hell is that? Oh, that's an enemy down there. Okay, I don't want to go this way. Well, since I did say that they're random encounters just a little while ago, if we go back again now, we might actually fight a different enemy. So I may as well go back and check. Hopefully it's something that's not going to be as difficult to kill as that. I wasn't sure if I was hitting the enemy or not, but it seemed like I was, and it doesn't do any damage against that guy. So maybe we'll get a bit luckier. Let me check out this boat. There might be an item inside of it. If we get lucky, maybe we could find a better weapon. Alright, well, I hear them fighting again. Oh, a bunch of beer. I don't want to drink the dirty water. Well, I'll just leave that one alone. Alright, let's see. Well, he's still shooting. Alright. What do we got? Oh no, there's people this time. Wait, are they bandits? I think they might be friendlies. Yeah, that's the thing. There's completely random encounters. So I think this time they're friendly. Yeah, they're friendly.
Thanks for not attacking us. Most people don't tolerate.
Hey, roaming ants, how's it going? What are you doing around here?
We were on our way to Underworld, but we couldn't make it past the super mutants. So now we're just going to find our own place in the wasteland.
Yeah, they can be really tough, especially at the beginning of the game. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Romance. Unfortunately, we're kind of coming to the end of the stream. Only gonna be going for another few minutes. But thanks for stopping by.
It's a city of.
And by the way, I guess I'll say it now.
It's the only place
I'm probably
in the
gonna be streaming this
wasteland
again
that belongs to
later
our
tomorrow.
It's hidden
It'll probably be
inside
again
Museum
in the
of History.
evening, maybe around 3 o'clock or so. I'd do it for another couple of hours, just to give you guys a little bit of a heads up. I'm not gonna rob from them. That'd just be rude. I don't have time to deal with this.
Then leave. We'll do just fine without you.
I like how
Thanks
I don't
for
know
not
why,
attacking us.
but the only
Most people
dialogue
don't
option there to
tolerate
leave was to just be rude. Yeah, again, I don't have time to deal with this. I wish I had a better way of saying goodbye to him, but...
Then leave.
Alright. Well, I guess they don't mind if I rob the bandits they killed, the raiders. Yeah, let me take this. Okay, now we're over encumbered. When that's the case, you could usually repair equipment and free up some space that way. Yeah, like the bandit equipment, I could repair this. There we are, some extra room. Is that it?
Evening.
Alright, I'm not going to carry absolutely everything. I should stop collecting absolutely everything I come across, so... I wonder if I have time to do this. Let me see. I'll make a save. I know there's some enemies inside, but I forget how many. Oh, there's one. Actually, I wasn't paying too much attention. Did I get any better weapons while I was there? No, I didn't really. I got a shotgun, but I was hoping to get a rifle. That helped me take out these guys in advance. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, actually there's a few of them inside here. I may not be able to take care of them all. Oh, I can take some money. Did I miss entirely? She didn't even notice. Alright, I guess that's a yes. I think she's coming this way because she heard me. Yeah, this would be an area of the game where the rifle would do us a lot of good, unfortunately. Oh, she's back up. Yeah, it looked like we were gonna hit her, but... There we go. Alright, that one counted. There's a guy that was standing there before, too. Yeah, and I guess the aim of the game is a little bit weird. I wonder if he's gonna come back. Oh.
What the shit? Who is that? Fuck! I'm gonna tear you up.
Oh.
It's
Well, you know what it actually is, Mike? I haven't really put any points into guns. It's only at 28. I have put a few points, but not a lot. So even if it looks like you're aiming, a lot of times it will miss. Unless you get your points up a little higher. Let me combine these. There you go. Keep our weight a little bit lower. I actually probably could save this if I wanted to sell it for more money. I'll worry about it later, though. This guy's over there. They see me? I don't think they have the best vision in these games, so you can mostly walk past them. Let's look around. Ooh. Some stuff is weightless like that. I know the drugs like Jet and Psycho and that sort of thing, Simpacks, they're all kind of weightless. So you can collect those as much as you want. There's no one in this bathroom, so we're good. I think we killed the one person that comes down here anyway. I guess that's it. Mentats. Okay, those are useful too. Some water. Stimpack. Yeah, that's the thing about this game. You have to look closely. There will be stuff hidden amongst the debris. I don't think there's anyone in this either. Now, hardcore makes the bullets weigh, but the items like the Stimpack still weigh nothing. You can see on the lower side of the screen it says weight, and it just shows 2 dashes to show that it weighs nothing. It is kind of funny though, because you basically carry as much as you want and it never weighs you down. I kind of like that. Oh, I'm remembering something. There should be something here that's going to be quite useful. If I could find it. Turn off the light. Do you have anything here? Nope. I might want to go around the long way before I come over to these guys, because I think they're going to see me. I'm really surprised that I haven't picked up any rifles yet. feel like I would usually have one by now. Oh well. I think what happens is I usually rob one from someone in Megaton, and that's why I usually have one for this part. I think there's another, yeah, right there. There's someone. How do I get to them? We don't have the best sneaking skill either, so I have to be careful. Try to see if they can come out this way. They might come back this way again. Alright, we got one there. I think we shot off his head. Shouldn't be too many more of them. I think maybe there's 3 back there. Where does his body go? This has to be junked down every aisle. That'd make noise. Let's see if we get around this without making too much noise. Yeah, that's someone. I don't think he's gonna see us. He didn't have anything on him either. Oh, I think he took out his gun. He might have seen us a little bit. Be careful. I think if he gets alerted, they're all gonna see us. Alright. So the other ones are still not on alert. That's good. That was a bit of a late notification. I want to see if I could put away some stuff in a container. That way I could take it with me later. Alright, hopefully this is safe enough. I'm gonna just stow some stuff away so I can keep picking up stuff from the other guys. I'm gonna put away the lead pipe. Let's free up a little inventory room. There we are. That way we can loot all these guys at once without having to constantly mess around with their inventory. Going to disappear? I hope not. I think as long as we get to it before waiting for like 100 days in game, we should be alright. It's usually when you, if you store something away and then never come back to it until a bunch of time passes, then you'll have an issue. How am I gonna do this? Oh. Shit. Oh, where's the other one? Where are they? Oh, they're there. Alright, not too bad. We didn't die, so that counts as not being too bad. Well, they had a ton of stuff. And we're way over encumbered now. Alright, hopefully there's another place to put things in. Here we go. This should be a safe place. Of course, I'll pick up more stuff before I put it away. Oh, I could merge some weapons together. Or repair them, I should say. Right? What did I pick up? There we are. Gives us a stronger shotgun. Which I should probably have equipped and used right there, but I kind of panicked at the time and I just took him out with the pistol. Oh well. Still works. Put away the gloves. I'm not going to use those ever. Probably put away the BB gun for now. Ooh, machete's nice. Doesn't do the most damage though. Maybe if I fix it up, it'll be really good. Just gonna stow it away for now though. Put away the Raiders armor, because that weighs a ton. Alright. Oh, that's right. We have to get in here. Oh, I'm no longer well rested. What kind of shit is that? Yeah, I think once you get that up to 50, you can unlock average. Should be able to do this, though. Alright, enough of that. Let's just guess it. So yeah, these ones are a little bit harder than the first one. Crimson, we only got 2 out of 7. C-R-I-M-S-O-N. So it's not going to be that one. C-R-I-M-S-O-N. Not that one. No. So it's also not going to be C and R. So that's only 1 out of 7. Oh, I should show off another thing you could do here. So there are little clues in here you can start using once it gets tougher. Like this. It'll remove one of the ones that it isn't. So you can actually go through this, like, kind of like I'm doing it now. If you scroll through, and every now and then you'll find, it'll usually be like a bracket or a parentheses, and that'll be something you could actually remove. And sometimes it'll give you more tries to guess, depending on your luck. So I'm just gonna go through that like really quickly and find any of them. Hopefully restore my guesses, so I'll have a bit more leeway. I'm not seeing any down here. Oh, this is one. Is that one? Yeah. Well, it didn't restore our allowance, or whatever they call it. So Crimson is 2 and Crushed is 1. So it's not going to be crafted either. Ooh, wait a second. C-R-I-M-S-O-N. C-R-U-S-H-E-D. It could be this. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that one is a little bit tougher than the first one that we had in the game. Now I can unlock it. There we go. Now we don't have to lockpick the door. Alright. Oh, here we go. We'll do the stuff out here first before we go in there. I think that triggers another fight, if I remember it correctly, when you go in that room. Ooh. Very nice. And that's my items. What about that other little area I didn't go in? Oh, there's the key. Well, whatever. We got the experience from actually doing it. So that's even better, in my opinion. It's probably to the left. Close. There we are. And more rounds. Oh, I thought that was water, but it's empty. Mike, don't you dare question the video game logic. It absolutely fits. Completely and totally. I guess that's all in here. I guess I should do that. Like I said, I think we're gonna get into another fight, so the game's actually got a good point there. Let me put away a few more things. Yeah, we're close to being full again. I don't usually use the bottle cap mines. Probably not going to use that right away. The Raider armor is really what takes up most of the room, because it weighs so damn much. Tin cans, cigarettes. I'll put that away for now. Camera. Alright, that's fine. Alright, well, there's a ton of stuff in here I can loot. I'm not gonna do it right now. Oh, that's right. I remembered this part. So what we want to do is, well, I'm gonna take this. Ooh, it's kind of heavy though. I'm gonna leave that for now. Yo, how are things going, Michael? Hopefully you're doing well. Things are going good for me. I've been having a lot of fun streaming this game so far. We're actually near the end, but I'm glad you could join us, even if it's just for a little bit. So if I activate this guy, he's actually going to fight the rest of the raiders for me, because there's going to be more that come in later. So I may as well do that now. Of course, I have to guess another password. Betty is 1 out of 5. So B-E-T-T-Y. It can't be that. B-E-T-T-Y. Could be, but it's not. So, not going to be that. Betty. Glory. No, it can't be that. B-E-T-T-Y. G-L-O-R-Y. Close, but not quite. It's not that. It's not that. It's not that. Might be this. Oh, it wasn't that. Oh, wait. Did we only get 3 guesses on that one? Wait, what the heck? Usually you get 4. Huh? Wait, let me see something. Well, we got locked out, but let me see something. Did I miscount? Oh yeah, I think I did miscount. I'm an idiot. I didn't count how many attempts we had. I guessed 3 times, and then that was my 4th. I thought I'd only guessed 2 for some reason. Alright, well, that's what happens if you fail. So it's not stops. Because what I could have done is I could have went through this, and I could have made it a little bit easier for me, but I didn't because I thought we had one more guess than we had. Yeah, I miscounted it completely. Because I had guessed 2, and then I guessed whatever it was, learns, and that's when we had 3 out of 5, and that's when I should have stopped and looked at the little clues, but then I didn't because I was too excited that we had gotten close to it. Oh well. Well, I guess I should show off what happens when you fail. That was totally intentional, of course, yes. Let me just go through this now, before I forget again like I did last time. So if you do this quickly, you get a good idea of where they are. You usually just scroll through. I think if you do this on console, it takes a lot longer. But if you're on the mouse and keyboard, you can do it pretty quickly. And actually, there's not very many that I'm seeing. Yeah, usually you take a bit more care when you know you're on your last guess, but I miscounted like an idiot. Well, there, we made things a little bit easier that time. So, stops is 2 out of 5. S-T-O-P-S. So it's not going to be that. S-T-O-P-S. Could be boots. But it's not. Yeah, I find that once you learn how to do it, it's actually not that bad. It's usually solve most of them. Man, it wasn't goods either. Well, I think it's going to be O, and S. We'll get those two. Rooms? Looms? I think it's going to be one of these. There we are. So we can turn on the robot. Like I say, he's going to actually help us out because we have the employee's ID.
Loading personality. Robco R04 V9.
Actually, let me save. Sometimes it can mess up, I found.
Office helper. Running.
You want that stuff.
Office protocol. Error. Loading daily agenda.
Yeah, he's freaking out.
Error. Security breach detected. Please stand back. Greetings, fellow office employee.
Hello.
Please present your valid ID.
Yeah, I have to give it to him. Hopefully this works.
Scanning for office ID.
Okay, it worked.
ID accepted. Have a nice day.
I always love these robots. They're so funny. Take that with us. Yeah, there's a lot of little things. I should probably come back here and collect them all eventually because there's a lot of stuff you can get from here.
We're back. Somebody open up the...
Oh, yep.
Hang on.
Here's the rest of them.
Something ain't right here.
So now the robot should help us fight the rest of these guys. If they get close enough, that is. Let's see if we can snipe this. Oh, now they're moving. Hold up. Yeah, it's hard to hit them from this far away. What the hell? They just kind of glitched. Yeah. If I had a rifle, this would be much easier. With pistols, they don't really let you hit them from far away, even if you're kind of aimed at them.
Do not be alarmed. Please stand by.
There's another one. Yeah, it's hard to hit them from far away with the pistol. There we go. Thank you. At least he's drawing all the fire from them. That might be it. I don't know how many come in after that part. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, that was easy. I think we're good. Yeah, the bullet time is a lot of fun. what I'm going to do later on, Michael, is I'm going to make a list of all the mods that I'm using in case people want to check them out. Oh, by the way, and I'm not sure if you're able to tell this, because, you know, you came to the stream much after the fact, because I explained this when I started and a few times before. But this is actually Fallout New Vegas, and it includes Fallout 3 inside of it. It's called A Tale of Two Wastelands. So it's a really awesome modification of the game. Because not only can you play Fallout 3, but after you play all this, you just go on over to the Nevada wasteland and do all that stuff later on. I think that's all the enemies. So what I'm actually going to do here is I'm going to end the stream here. And then in the next stream, what I'll do is I'll start clearing out the stuff. And I'll take it back to... Whoa. Well, way to interrupt my outro, dude. Oh, you already knew about it? Okay, awesome. Oh, I'm glad you're familiar with the thing. What was I going to say? What I'll do next time is I'll clear out the stuff here, bring it back to Moira, and yeah, we'll complete any other quests that are associated with this. I think that's mostly it for this one location. What I'm probably just going to do is I'm going to make a few trips back and forth to get my items back since I had to store them away for now because I couldn't carry them all. And yeah, that might be tomorrow. So probably around 3 o'clock tomorrow, I'll start playing the game again. And we'll see how much progress we can make. Yeah, no problem, Michael. And it's probably, if you've played a lot of Fallout before and you use modifications, you probably heard of most of them. It's mostly the popular mods I found on the Nexus. So I'm glad you guys had fun. Thanks for stopping by. And oh yeah, like I said, depending on what JP says to me in Discord, I might be streaming some, what's it called? I forgot the name, Outlast. But I'll have to see what JP is doing later tonight as well. So, oh, you're right there, JP. Okay. Well, I'll talk to you in just a bit. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and have a good night.